think all levels are good. Use plug-in controller. We'll get moving.
Greetings, Helldiver.
What's up, gang? How's it going, chicks? Just checking a few things before I jump into it. Gotta defend against the automatons today. A little bit less resistance on the bot front. Listen to some Halo music today. Not bad, not bad. Just searching for some quick play. You do anything neat, brother? Anything fun? Well, I got some medium level divers here. What's my gang, the boy? Ramen gang. Thanks for coming through, bro. Appreciate you. I have zero faith in Mecha Break metrics, bro. I have zero faith. Ever since the demo, since the second beta, everything that they've ever posted has been about like the character models and like being essentially porn-brained. Yeah, the whole Mecha Break Instagram got super horny after they realized people don't give a shit about the game. They just wanna make big booty Latinas in the character creator. Which I'm not about the big booty Latinas, but the game.
Repeat. Helldivers to Hellpod.
Hopefully it's not an actual struggle to get to the game part of the game, because that's what it's looking like. Balloon Bacon, salutations, soldier. All right, let's go. Defense mission. Let's see what we got here. Shield generator. Oh, I gotta have flag, shield generator, anti-tank. I want expendable anti-tank too. We'll run the wall as well on this particular mission. I think that'll do. Stamina. Yep. Well, actually, hold up. I gotta run not this. I gotta run this. Yeah, I think that'll do. For Super Earth. The boy, I'm doing fine. We're just chilling today. I think it's gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream today. I didn't want to take a whole day off, but I did want to rest a little bit after just a week of super grinding. We've been making a lot of progress, so feeling good. Feeling good, feeling great. Experiment with different tactics and see what works. Yeah, the bugs, the Predator strain's crazy. Did you get into anything fun, the boy? Oh! Spawn into fire. That's nice.
Calling down a support weapon.
Oh god. Why did it pull out a thermite? That's what I want to know.
Calling down fortification.
Okay, and supplies. All right, we're just about ready. Just gotta get the shield. We're gonna go. Saw your new house. You're moving. Nice, big move. You guys going like across the country or across the city, across town? I just moved myself, actually. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for this this bot drop to come in now. State across the state. That's cool. That's cool. But good luck on your move. Hope it's easy. Make sure you got all your boxes and stuff backed up, right? Alright, boys. Let's do it. I believe in you. For Super Earth. Dropship down. Dropship down. Dropship down. I can't hit that one. Is that a tank? Tank's down. Dropship down. Dropship down. Dropship down.
Calling down fortification.
Rest in peace, B1.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Don't worry. I got you with the shield, bro. Let's hop in the turret again. Oh, they took it out. Nice. I got him. Okay. Have I tried bugle chips? Yes, Amy. Those are the little cone-shaped ones. They look like little cornucopias. Bugles are alright. I haven't had them in forever. I think my favorite chips are, in fact, Doritos. I know, typical gamer stuff, but they have so many good flavors. And their spicy chips are good, man.
Calling down a sentry.
Calling down a sentry.
Yes, use the lawn chair. Yes.
Dropships.
Dropships. South.
That was a factory strider I just shot off of that ship. Nice. Okay.
Reloading.
Tagging location. Southwest.
Come on.
Never mind.
Shoot him or he's gonna shoot you down.
Requesting sentry. Southwest.
Oh my god, bro.
Down a sentry.
What are these guys doing? Nothing? Pringles, hot ones. The chips are really good. Paul Travis, actually, I do, I have the green ones in my room right now. Blasted Gooch for Democracy. Nice name, by the way. That's freaking hilarious.
Calling down fortification. Calling down a support weapon. Heavy. South. Close. How would you like to take the freedom?
Got it. One more. That's a cannon down.
Say
Die.
hello to democracy.
Okay. Bro, is this factory strider really just chilling here?
Southwest, on my position. Sending in an eagle. Requesting orbital.
No!
Calling in
How did you die, bro? Thank you. Thank you. Jeez, I can only stand in front of for so long. Shadow Jack? No, I haven't seen the ASMR streamer. Bro, those people annoy me so much. Yo, 50 streak is not bad. 50 streak is not bad.
Requesting fortification. Heavy south, close. Calling down fortification.
Jeez. Back up. Stay away from my squad. Bro, I cannot take this thing down. Okay, that's one factory strider down. Let's go. Tank down.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Brother, don't walk up there, D2. Don't walk up there, you dingus. I'm blocking everything for you. Don't. No, guys. You can't do that. You can't. It just doesn't work. Get me back in the chair. Drop ship down. Tank going down. What's left? Amy Lee, like I said, we haven't talked enough. JT, the biggest event in this game's history happened like last month. This game is as alive as ever. We're just waiting for the next big event, JT. It's pretty good. Baby, what are you talking about? AJ Harrison, that's really weird. Why would you poop in your hand? Shadow Jack, what's your question, bro?
Heavy south, on my.
Ow! Let me stand up. I got it. Oh! Bro just wasp launchered me in the back. Thanks, Samuel. I'm not gonna add you. You sound like a bot, brother. Not gonna lie, you sound like a bot.
Ready to liberate. Calling down a support weapon. Tac inbound.
Jeez, it's going down. These freaking these missile turrets keep knocking me down too. Okay.
Calling down fortification. Reloading.
Knocked one down. I have to get on this chair. Alright. Hulk down.
Get some.
Tank down. Bro, do not.
For prosperity!
Don't walk directly in front of my anti-tank. Freaking dinguses. That's such a bad idea. Why would you walk in front of the firing line? That's okay. Oh, annihilated. Okay, that's another tank down. That's down.
Never die.
Vault over, that's fine. Don't have any more ammo.
I'm out.
Okay.
Requesting fortification.
Spin one anti-tank. Blasted. Definitely a bot. Bro, Flynn, I'm not a bot, dude. Get out of here. Oh, wait. No. Samuel? Yeah, that's right. Flynn, you recognized it. Sorry, I misinterpreted what you said. Yeah, that's definitely a bot. I don't humor any of that stuff. I could use some more anti-tank.
Advanced weaponry.
Let me reload my pistol. Barrage will give me some room over here.
Requesting sentry.
Ow, blasted.
Requesting orbital.
Please bolt the gun. There we go.
I'm out.
Annihilated. Oh! Who blew it? Whoa! What? What? Why am I getting struck by?
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
I have no idea what I'm getting blown up by.
Reloading. I'm out.
That's a tank. Hold down. The dirty bubble. I am on super held. I've always on 10. I always play on maximum.
Reinforcing.
Always play on top difficulty. Pretty much whatever game it is, I usually play on max difficulty. Unless I have a specific reason not to. I am the line.
Reloading. New mag.
I am the line.
Calling down fortifications.
I need a chair.
Active. Requesting fortifications.
Freedom never sleeps!
Okay, got him down. Didn't have any anti-tank.
Mag's empty.
That freaking launcher, that missile turret is just crazy, knocking me down.
Calling in reinforcements.
Let me take off those turrets. Got him. Okay, that was a pretty quick. Why do I look like a baby alien, Andrew? I don't know, you tell me. Please win for the buys. Your boy is gonna win for Super Earth. For Super Earth.
Requesting sentry. Requesting backpack.
You got anything else to blow up here? Dropship. Dropship down.
Calling down a sentry.
Man, I can hardly see. There's so much smoke.
Requesting sentry.
Oh, that's a tank too. I think I can hit that barely. No, I can't even hit that because of this hill.
Fire in the hole.
Come on. Reload.
Load in democracy. Reloading.
I am the front line.
Calling down fortification. Reload. I need a team reload.
Okay, I could use some supplies.
Freedom has prevailed. Now head to the extraction.
Nice, knock him down. Knock him down.
New mag.
Who tased me?
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone.
Please die. make it to the Pelican. Let's get out of here. You Jack to be nice. That's okay. You can say I look like a little baby, but when you're old and wrinkly, then you're gonna wish you looked like me instead of being old and wrinkly. I might be old, but I ain't wrinkly.
Reinforcing.
Oh, they didn't want any more, just left homie behind. For Super Earth. Mission complete. How many hours do I have in this game? Flynn, I have 400 hours in Helldivers 2. I have 400 hours. That's what I got. World music? This is from Halo. Sorry, Flynn. Yeah, I'm locked in. I'm not using a phase filter, world music. I don't. I can do anything to prove it's not a phase filter, bro. Yeah, I won't say, well, I don't know. I'm kind of a pro diver at this point. But I do like shields and defense. I just try to keep my teammates alive and help people out. I'm a support main in the game and in real life. That's what I do. I'm just here to support and help out. Have a good time. Dirty bubble, that's what it is, bro. I think part of it is dudes not being incredibly concerned with looks. Just making sure to take care of yourself. A lot of people have like tricks and tips. I think it's really more of a lifestyle. Eat well, sleep well, live well. Don't stress. Try not to stress. That's the biggest thing. But more importantly than anything, get good sleep. Because sleep is the basis of all things.
Reminder, all personnel must submit weekly urine sample by...
These guys are going slow. I wanna actually like get into the deep thick of some missions. These guys are too slow. Let's find a good squad here. I just kind of want to run through the 6.
Greetings, Helldiver.
Actually clapped.
Awaits.
You are here to be hateful. In fact, you are here to be hateful. And that's okay. Just don't say anything like racist or whatever, you're fine.
Coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging
I am
orbital
curious
pressures.
now. That's not what I meant to do. I just want to see your profile. So I like to, when people insult me, I like to check their credibility before I decide whether or not I'm upset. Flynn style, I'm actually like a super Helldiver, Monster Hunter veteran. What's with all these defense missions? I don't really want to do another defense mission. I'm actually like a super veteran of Monster Hunter. I've been playing since PlayStation 2 era, actually. On that specifically. Let's see. I need the chair. Like, we gotta have the chair. That as well. Okay. Monster Hunter's pretty fun, but the new Monster Hunter Wilds I'm not a fan of. And I mean, the game reflects it's not doing well. But like, I played the alpha for Monster Hunter Wilds, and it just wasn't good. But I did everything Monster Hunter Worlds has to offer.
Requesting advanced
I played Monster Hunter Tri, I played Freedom Unite, those were like my main ones. But I have done everything World had to offer. I really like the Behemoth fight in Worlds. I know that was forever ago, but that was freaking sick.
Requesting fortifications. Pack inbound.
What is that?
Affirmative.
That's funny. a cat named Bobby, you might have a problem with trying to race bait people. If you think you're clever, you're not so clever. I've seen it all, buddy. And I read things before I just say them. Flynn, you should get the game. At least the next time it's on sale. Knock down. Nice, nice.
Affirmative. Reloading. Heavy.
Okay. I'm throwing a 380 on this next one.
Calling down a sentry.
Yeah, I don't think we have extra supplies as well.
Calling down a sentry.
I think we're chilling. No, I'm not gonna say it. Ask me to say something else. I'm just gonna keep calling you handsome. Yeah, handsome devil. Quit being so handsome. I'm not racist, but I will say you're handsome. Rebel Kai, what's up? What's heavier? These Jim? If they are the same weight, then they're the same weight, bro. You can't get me with that. But I will say, like, pound for pound, Latinas have the heaviest asses, not gonna lie. I'm a fan. I'm not gonna say racist stuff, bro. Yeah, this game is kind of like a combination between Star Troopers, and Halo.
Calling down fortifications. Calling in reinforcements. Command.
Yeah, you boys just, all butts matter. I agree. But not all asses are made equal in the eyes of the Lord. Not gonna lie.
Reloading. Heavy. On my position. Have a taste of democracy. Negative.
Back up off my boy.
One life for Super Earth.
I ain't got much for that. I just stick him. That's all I can do. Oh, I'm about to get ragdoll. Nice. Did it. We did it.
Requesting fortifications. Calling down a sentry. Calling down a sentry. Orbital inbound. Requesting fortifications.
Oh! I did not see the Hulk come around the corner. You just pimp slapped me into non-existence. That's okay. That's okay. It's bound to happen at least once.
I'm sorry. Orbital inbound. Point, thank you. Calling down fortification. Out of ammo. Throwing grenade. Calling.
Oh god. I just got freaking point blank by some kind of explosion. I don't even know what it was that hit me. Hit me so hard it knocked my gun out of my hand or something. My character put his weapon away. On him. Back up. Don't call for reinforcements, please.
Mag's empty. Heavy. On my position. Pop. East. 50 meters. Orbital inbound.
Take him out. Oh man, this is crazy. Oh, they dropped on my side of the wall. That's not good. Oh. Come on. Got him. Alright, we can work with that. Sim. Gotta go get some supplies. Okay, we barely made it. Have I ever heard of End of Me by A Day to Remember? I have listened to some Day to Remember back in the day. I don't listen to a lot of it anymore. Oh, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I got super CC'd there. I don't know what my other two teammates are doing. They're just kind of like hanging out. Yeah, Ray Daly. I do take that sometimes, but the reason I do this is because it's more of a defense build. Yo, can you guys actually help us defend? Come on. There's a lot of bots happening. A lot of bots happening around. Merbod, what's your show? This is called Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2. Helldivers. Come on. Reload, please.
Freedom forever!
What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, B1? What are you doing, B1? Turn around, idiot! What are you doing? Freaking snake diver. You freaking snake diver. I hate you. Why did you do that? Bro, I'm getting trolled. This guy. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do about it.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
That's funny. I had no clue. I have no clue what's going through this guy's head though. Oh my god, dude, what the hell? Let me get another freaking thermite. I need help! Where are the other guys? What are y'all doing over there? What are they doing? Hey guys, the generators are not on that platform, not gonna lie.
Ready to liberate. Calling in reinforcements. Requesting sentry. Requesting fortification. Have a taste of
I'm trying to save it. I'm trying. I can't fight all of them myself. Ah. Shield. My flag is under its foot. That's annoying. That's fine.
requesting sentry. Calling down fortification.
Bro, teammate just blew us all up.
Dropship.
There is no saving that. Have I ever heard of Nothing More by Lies? No, I haven't heard of that one. Amy, I'm sorry. What's my favorite show? Probably Cowboy Bebop is my favorite show.
Falcon 1 arriving at coordinates.
Cowboy Bebop or Samurai Champloo. I'm a big classic like 90s anime fan, not any of the modern stuff. Oh my god. I'm getting in that plane. I am getting in the Pelican.
Marking extraction point. Pelican 1.
I'm getting in that freaking plane.
20 seconds.
These freaking dinguses didn't know what we were actually doing on that mission. Yuriko, the reason this one was random is because my teammates actually like had no concept of what we were doing. Like after the initial like 2 waves, my team was just like off in space, not defending the generators. It's kind of weird. It can get would lightsabers make this game better? I mean, we have swords and sun spears, so I imagine a lightsaber would be freaking sweet. There's Star Wars mods. You can turn the whole game into Star Wars. A and B, my voice doesn't match my face. I get that a lot. I have like an actual like deep-ish voice. Xavier, I remember you. Thanks for coming back through, brother. I appreciate you. It's good to see you again. I gotta say, these are some of the worst high-level divers I've ever played with in my life.
We can never have too many heroes fighting for peace.
Some of the worst high-level divers I've ever seen in my life. Thanks, bro. Xavier, did you have a good day today? You do anything cool? Get into anything fun? Countertenor choir singer? Yeah. Extremely high-pitched. Countertenor. I mean, I know...
Welcome aboard, Hellboy.
Isn't a soprano like a high one? I feel like well, oh, okay, counter. So you're the opposite of a tenor. Because I know a tenor is a low. Typically, like a fairly low range. So, that means you must be opposite of that. I just haven't heard it called countertenor. AJ Reed, welcome back. It's good to see you again today. Always good to see some friendly faces. Thanks for coming back. Calendar, thanks for coming, bro. Appreciate you. Cool Samus, what's up? Got a lot of familiar people showing up right now. Thanks for coming by, guys. Okay, this one's not a defense.
Come on, man. Why do you delay the... Oh.
I believe in you, Diver. We can do this. I believe in you.
But I have a lot of... Forget it. Goodbye.
Sings in sub on bass.
I need
That's the craziest difference. Interesting. PC on a Roblox. Cool, Samus. I'm playing Helldivers 2.
Let our enemies choke upon their territorial ambitions. Calling in reinforcements.
Sorry, guys. I had to type something up real quick. And then flag. And we'll throw some EAT just for the hell of it. And we'll throw some shields their way.
Requesting fortifications.
Huh. Oh, there's a jammer right there. That's why I can't actually call anything in. Okay. That makes sense.
Dropping a pin. Southwest. 200 meters.
Did you guys already get that hard drive in? Or do we need to go back and get that?
Calling down a support weapon.
Thanks, Amy. I appreciate you. Ah! I can't kill that thing, actually. I don't have anything to deal with it. Bro, I'm in the jammer rings. I can't get you back. Bruh. Yeah, I can't freaking kill that thing.
Reinforcing! Liberty, save me!
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Okay. Cannon down. And now I gotta find its other cannon. Okay, now it has no turrets. Now I'm gonna stick its toes with some thermites, and it's gonna die.
Affirmative. Requesting advanced weaponry.
Alright, guys.
Tagging location. North.
Moving towards the jammer.
Calling down a support weapon. Requesting advanced weaponry. Reloading. My leg. Requesting advanced weaponry.
Moving up.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
Annihilated.
Box east. Reloading.
Okay, there's a little fabricator here. Knock that out real quick. No, ow.
Objective located. Northeast. Box. Northeast. Reloading.
Our teammate got launched.
Mag's empty.
It would be nice to have my flag.
You mag.
Where's the terminal? Oh, it must be... Hello. What? The terminal must be right here. Okay, we'll hit the computer. Today you played Battlefield, Need for Speed, The Run. Oh, bro, Xavier, you had a nice day. It sounds like just kind of vibing, playing some games.
I got the terminal.
Oh, hello. Why? I could have sworn I had a freaking...
Calling in a hell bomb. Calling down fortification. Engaging terminal. Hell bomb orb. Clear the area. Orbital inbound.
I gotta run. That's a hell bomb. For Super Earth. We did it. What's the ammo capacity on the crossbow? 5-round mag, 8 mags. It's pretty solid. I like it. I think these guys forgot the
Northwest. 100 meters.
Outpost destroyed.
I think these guys forgot the objective over there. Because you have to carry the hard drive. Okay. Well, they took that out, so I have to run all the way down there and then I have to run all the way back up. You have to carry the hard drive up. You're the chief. I'm not 12, but a lot of people say I look 12. I'm actually 29. But I got good skin, I guess. That's what people say. Anti-tank capable. It's not. It doesn't do heavy armor. It does medium armor, but you can. There are some heavy units that you can kill. And the main reason I bring crossbow is because it's one-handed. I can hold it with the shield up. The other thing is it gets around the Devastator riot shields. So the Devastators that have the big plate, you can just shoot the plate twice and it takes care of them. That's probably the biggest boon for me with the crossbow is because I don't have to really aim that hard. I can just blast. You be gaming a lot? Yeah, I'm gaming right now. You already know.
Package acquired.
Angel, this is for PlayStation and PC. But if Xbox gets Steam, then it could go crazy, right?
Moving package.
Whoa, how do you get the package from there to there, bro? That's wild. I'm just gonna move over
Tagging map.
to that
Northwest,
then.
300 meters.
That's actually crazy. I have no clue how he got the package from there to there like
Requesting
that.
air support. Package acquired.
Oh, rest in peace, that guy. Yeah, Auto Progress on PlayStation.
Dropping package.
The dirty bubble. It was probably the Senator that I actually took a Hulk out with. If you hit the back of the Hulk, though, you can take the Hulk out with the back of it. You can also, one thing you can do is the explosion will hurt the back of the Hulk, so you can shoot between the Hulk's legs and use the crossbow splash damage to take it out from the front.
Dropping a pin.
That's something neat about the crossbow and splash damage. So you can do it with the Eruptor too. But with the Eruptor, you can just headshot it. Should be fine. Bro, they failed the convoy. They've lost all their reinforcements, basically. I showed up at the worst time.
Dropping package.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Dirty Bubble. Dirty Bubble's a nice guy. Don't worry, Amy. Dirty Bubble's a cool person. Dirty Bubble chilled with me like all day yesterday when I was streaming.
Requesting fortifications.
No!
Calling down fortifications. Requesting sentry.
Auto Frog.
Calling down a
I seen you chat a couple times today. I hope you're having a good one.
Critical stratagem available.
Thanks for sticking around for a little bit here.
requesting sentry.
I just need to get up there, I think, and then I can blow this up. Well, thanks, Amy. I do try my best not to be mean.
Command.
What? Okay.
Northeast. On my position.
Oh, knock myself down. Okay.
Dropping a pin. West. 200 meters.
I can't pull out the spear. I just gotta reload. Okay, knocked down. Blasted. Blasted. Oh, that's a grenade. For Super Earth.
Calling in a hell bomb.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually be able to hit it with that hell bomb from here. But I'm gonna try.
Acquired. Hell bomb armed. Clear the area.
Okay, knocked it.
New mag.
You know her name.
Dropping package.
Funny, actually.
Top facility destroyed.
Yeah, Xavier probably would have seen you yesterday. Just because we were all chilling there, bro.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Plant the flag, and then uno, dos.
Enemy elite. North. 50 meters.
There's one bot behind me at least.
Requesting orbital.
Looks like multiple.
Requesting
Hitbox are so tight in this game. Well, that's a missile. I just dodged that.
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
I'm bolted. There we go.
Get some!
2 down.
Get some!
Objective critical stratagem
Oh,
available.
they called in the laser. Oh, I just got freaking annihilated by the laser. Just got annihilated by that laser. Okay, anti-air down. One-man army.
Magnificent! Calling down a sentry!
Actually, damn.
Prosperity!
Alright, just gotta keep moving towards that one on the edge here. I'll take that out and then I'll rendezvous with the team. We can kill a couple birds at the same time.
Requesting fortifications!
Deploying fortification.
That might actually destroy that.
Calling down a support weapon!
It did, in fact.
Hot outpost! I'm out! Reloading!
No, don't call for reinforcements. No, they got reinforcements off!
Calling down a support weapon!
Activate it. Activate the machine, please. Hey, Orange, please activate the machine, please. Yeah, do it. Yes. Thanks.
You know what?
Orbital inbound!
Walking barrage, and I'm getting out of here. Come on, walking barrage. Do some work.
Requesting orbital!
Oh, that was a close shot.
Tagging map.
Alright, ain't no way. Okay, cool. I destroyed that outpost. Moving up to A1 now. A1, I'm moving up to you.
Hey, dude. You need help?
You have been assaulted.
Because we finished the mission.
Extract when
I'm
ready.
gonna take out the last base.
Heavy.
Okay. We will go to help you.
I saw the cover I got for you, brother.
Heavy. Northeast. Close. Calling down fortifications. Calling down
Ooh, headshot. Not bad. Run. Yeah, bro, I just be running sometimes.
Requesting sentry.
Sometimes it's better just to get out of there before you die.
Thank you. Orbital inbound.
After this one, I'll probably run store for like an hour, and then we'll call it a day on an early stream. I don't know what R2's doing. Where are you going, R2? Bro's just running out into the middle of nowhere. What is R2 doing, bro?
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Yeah, I don't know what that guy was doing. I think you need to be stopped. Got him.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Stab. Stabby, stab. Took out a couple of those, and that.
Grenade! Throwing supply beacon! Throwing supply beacon! Requesting fortification! Requesting orbital!
Bro, that's on you, dude.
Enforcement budget depleted.
Oh, he just nuked us. Why? I don't understand, bro.
Calling down a sentry! Democracy has...
It has just been hell running with teammates with randos today. But that's okay. Alright, let's get some store going. Switching vibes. Oh, Chris Turner, that was Helldivers 2. This is gonna be Storer Parkour Pro. I just been getting slaughtered by my teammates today. Like my own team is just blasting me today, so it's not gonna be a good day for Helldivers. Let me turn on the store real quick. And we're just gonna run this for like an hour or so. Yeah, dude, I don't mind dying to the enemies, but I get so pissed off when like 10 deaths today have just been my teammates nuking me with 380s. Well, bro, the Chris Turner, the big thing is the DSS was above the planet I was on, and so everybody had 380s, and so they just throw a 380 right on top of you, and it's like I ain't going nowhere after that. Actually, let me switch controllers real quick. And then, bro. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I almost had that. You want the Assassin's Creed version of the game again? Maybe in a second here. That map's just a little bit buggy, so I'm not like... Oh, dirty bubble, yeah, bro. I'm just... Like, when I throw it way off in the freaking distance and I run. But, like, teammates have this idea that, like, 380s are for right on top of you. For some reason, each 380 too has like a bigger blast than a 500 kg for some reason. It's kind of wild. 500 kg is supposed to be big bomba, but it's like, is it actually not? Not really. Oh, I hurt myself. Yeah, I'll probably I can turn on the Assassin's Creed map in a little bit, but like I said, today's gonna be a bit of a short stream. I need a little bit of rest. I've been going for like 10 days straight, and I'm still putting out videos in between this stuff. Plus I got my 2 jobs and I got the car. I had to put in some work on that. That's okay. We'll make it happen. How did I not land that? I swear. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. Bro, I feel basically warm already. There's a lot less hectic than Helldivers. Yeah, I'll probably hop back on Helldivers after stream. Dirty Bubble, if you play Helldivers and you want to join the Discord, we can link up and play sometime. It's not like I'm doing terrible. I'm just sick of getting murdered by my own teammates. Different when it's randos too versus like somebody you know. Hold up, can I dive roll that? I doubt it, but maybe. Because if I can dive roll that, that's a sick dive roll spot. It is a sick dive roll spot. Interesting. I don't like the way that looked. Let me... Not bad, not bad, not bad. And cork into the water. Mooney, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, Dirty Bubble for sure, for sure. I got a Discord link on my profile on my channel. Join up on there, and like I flared today before we hopped in. Holy Space Cow, yes sir. Thanks for stopping in. I'll hit a triple flip for you, bro. Do you want 3 in one go, or do you want 3 separate ones? Actually, I think I'll do both. These backflips are you. 1, 2, 3, and 4 because I'm nice. 5 because I'm nice. Let's do a triple tuck. Ah. Let me climb up somewhere a little bit higher for the triple tuck. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, triple backflip into the roll. Not bad, I got you, bro. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Mooney, once again, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. It's a great day. Yeah, Dirty Bubble. I flared today in my Discord for any divers. Obviously, I don't have a lot of people right now, but before I play things like Helldivers, I'm gonna flare people and see if anybody wants to join. First come, first serve, always. So if we ever have games in common, we can just we can run. Ooh, ooh. Immaculate flow. Okay, Dino. Side tuck. Climb up. Arm jump. Climb up. Okay, that'll work, I guess. I don't know what happened there. I can't actually climb that. That's unfortunate. I haven't ever tried to do that. Come on, that's not what's supposed to happen here. That's the only mechanic that like I really have a consistent issue with is the wall jumps and the tic tacs. Chico, what's up? Hope you're having a good day, buddy. You look good. In case nobody told you. Oh, pain. Tremendous pain. Ow. Blah. Tremendous pain. Yeah, man. Enjoy the evening. Be safe, be smart. You all that stuff. Yeah, I think I have to do that. And then I can catch that. And then I can do like front flip round off. Actually, no, I think the backflip from there is actually more optimal. Front flip, front flip, front flip, front flip, back flip. Oh no, almost fell down. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you, Dirty Bubble. We'll be back. We'll be back. You already know what it is. I always come back. Little run up. M. Rawi, it is Store Parkour Pro. The feds, it's called Store Parkour Pro. It's a kind of a medium core, like medium tough parkour sim type deal. It's more like hardcore than it is like than a game like Tony Hawk or like Rooftops and Alleys. You have to do a little bit more technical input to do simple maneuvers, but yeah, bro, the motion is actually crazy. It is also Unreal as far as like Unreal Engine 5, but yeah, like the clothes look incredible. The lighting, the world looks nice. I haven't played Cyberpunk, but I have like the original Jet Set Radio Future. I have played the crap out of that. Yeah, it could be like that. It's very much like Skate, Danny G Money. It's very much like Skate. It's not Skate 4, but it's basically the Skate of parkour games because of the way that like you control it. That's what I equate it to. Oh, of course. That's how I break myself. Okay. Double Kong, gainer. Get a climb up, side flip. Oh, didn't make it so far. I'm gonna drop down this time. Dive roll, yeah. Didn't quite make it. Let's give that another shot. There we go. I don't know who that is from Argentina. But Jonah, welcome to the chat. Hope you're having a good night. It looks like Vector but 3D, basically, bro. It's basically Vector but 3D. That's a lot of people have said that actually. Matthew, it's Matthew Felipe. It's called Store Parkour Pro. That depressed guy. We can talk about it, brother. Life gets better. It doesn't have to be this way. Let me see if I can precision that. Ooh, yeah. I hit it. That was good. That was actually quite good. If I play on mouse and key, I'm actually playing on an Xbox controller on my PC. Yeah, I got Xbox controller and a mouse right now. Have I played any COD Warzone? I have played a lot of Warzone actually. I won't say I'm amazing, but like I'm okay. If you're not good at COD, then I'll probably kill you. But if you're good at COD, then you know, then we could talk about it. I'm not the best, but yeah, I have played plenty. I play on mouse and key for certain games. Like COD, I play on mouse and key, but Helldivers, I play on controller. How old? I tend to Japanese. Alice, I'm actually 29. Most people say I look like 12 or something, but that was some pain right there. Some pain. I don't know what you mean by I can do Japanese. What's my favorite racing game, Xavier? I've played a lot of Forza over the years. However, my favorite racing game... That's a tough one. Honestly... Because the most racing I've honestly, I've done is on Mario Kart. But, I only play that because that's what girls like to play when they come over. But yeah, I played a load of Forza. I have a sim wheel, actually. And, I drive and drift. That's how I learned manual for real life. And that's how I got, like, basic drift principles down. And, like, good wheel control, all that. Yeah, this game just works better on controller. I think so, too. Just because, it's intuitive. And the controls are, laid out in a way where it feels like, almost like left hand, right hand, but not quite. But it does make sense. If you want to grab something, you press both triggers. Flips and rolls are the shoulder buttons. Matthew Skinner, this is going to be on PS5. It's not on PS5 yet. The game is still in early access, technically. And it's not meant to come out until next year. Oh, no! Okay. We'll just slide down the whole building. This is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Ow. Yo, David, of course, bro. I've been live every single day. Last week and this week so far. D13CJ, yeah, I play a lot of games, bro. I played, anything you can think of. I was just playing Helldivers 2 earlier on stream, but, my teammates were just team killing me like crazy. So I hopped off of that junk. I got tired of it. But yeah, David, your boy's out here grinding. Just trying to provide a space for the people. For the people. Your boy's just missing everything right now. It might just be one of those days. That's very strange. I don't know why that happened. Run up. 360 jump. Yo, that was a crazy Lachey reverse entry double backed up. What? Steph Curry from deep. Curry be making them threes. Nah, I used to get a bunch of calls for Stephen Curry. For Steph Curry, because there's a tax agent in my city named Stephen Curry, and so we get a bunch of calls from all over the country, people going, Is this Steph Curry's phone number? Hi. It's like, no, this is a tax agency. Game name? It is Store Parkour Pro. E-Style. It is not Skate 4, but when Skate 4 comes, I am gonna play it. It's basically the Skate of parkour games, though. That's how I put it. Don Watson, buddy, you look good. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. The feds were pretty close in age. Prasanjit, for real. Welcome. Buddy, you look good. I posted that for you. You're a freestyler, too. As in, like, parkour freestyle? Or are we talking, like, freestyle rapper? Yeah, the game is pretty sick, bro. It's still in early access too, so it's heavily in development. Like, there's a lot of cool features. Of course, obviously you have all the movements and stuff, and like you can do vaults and stuff too. I haven't been doing a shitload of vaults, but like even from a visual standpoint, this game is crazy. And you can actually go everywhere that you can see. I could go all the way to those towers over there. I think that's a bridge, but it's not developed yet, so like there's nothing there, but you can go everywhere that you can see. Level color green. This is the Store Parkour Pro. It's a parkour sim type game basically. And you just do tricks. That's it. Try to get better at these runs. Okay. Yeah, it's realistically, it does its best. It does its very best. And I think that's why I like it so much versus like Rooftops and Alleys. I tried it, similar games as far as like the goal and the purpose, but Rooftops and Alleys is just like floaty and unrealistic. And this game is much more like realistic, grounded. Plus the aesthetic, it just looks nice, and like, I think the actual parkour part of it is pretty nice. Level color green basically mirrors Edge 3. I'm hoping one day, because you can actually mod maps into this, I'm hoping somebody will port the Mirror's Edge map, Mirror's Edge 2 map to this, so I can do this kind of parkour on that map. There we go, got it. Jeremy, the game is called Store Parkour Pro. I got you. Don't worry. Cheesecake, how are the coffees coming along? Coffee is great. I stopped by the coffee shop today, got a cappuccino. I didn't actually work there today. I just did my computer work at the coffee shop. And once again, Cheesecake, thanks for coming through. I remember you from the other day. If you hop in my Discord, you can see some of the latte arts I poured. Neither of those are like my absolute best, but they're both, I mean, like, you can't go places and have people pour that stuff. Even my mistakes are better than most shops. Jeremy, that's what the game is called, Store Parkour Pro. It's on Steam, and Steam Deck probably can play it, but it's supposed to come out for Xbox and PlayStation next year. This is technically early access still. It's not called Baby Butt Cheeks. Sean, is this real life? You and I are speaking in real life right now. I mean, like digitally, but in real life we're speaking. No, this is called Store Parkour Pro. It's not real. But if you squint your eyes and stand 10 feet away, you could probably convince somebody with some decent video editing that this is real life. Would you convince me? No, but I know what this looks like. Yeah, Dash, this is real. I'm doing it right now. In this chair, I'm doing the parkour on screen, and that's me, actually. I look like that guy. Also, Sean, buddy, you look good. Thanks for coming through. Dash, I like the name. I'll do a Dash Vault for you. Dash Vault. That's for you, Dash. Dash Vault. Dash Vault. Don't worry, I got you. Do this in real life, no balls. I can do some crazy stuff. I used to do similar things, definitely not to like this extent. I was never just doing casual front flips. It was always like a run-up front flip or off of something. But there's pictures and video of me doing some parkour back in the day. Now I do more MMA, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, and boxing. Bottom is real, top's AI, exactly. Yeah. In real life, you can clip through walls too. It's pretty sick. Exhilarating gameplay. How do you get this game? Desiree? Yeah, it's Store Parkour Pro. Of Suns and Stars, so I'm a ninja. Yeah, basically. I also, as a habit, I used to get in trouble for like walking too loud in the house, so I also learned to like walk pretty quiet. Where's the truth? I can't handle it. It's called Store Parkour Pro. Pro roar start for ho? Yeah, exactly. Fed, you don't want me to... What? I don't know what you're talking about. This game is on Steam. It was on sale as late as yesterday, so... Cheesecake, I do my best to be a real-life ninja. I have throwing knives and shuriken and stuff, too. I actually can throw them and, like, get them to stick. I'm good at throwing axes. I have a sword in basically every room of my house, and I'm getting more. Yeah, I do cars, coffee, MMA, a little bit of parkour, and gaming. I make music and stuff too. I'm not like a music producer. I don't try to promote my music, but like, I love making music, and stuff like that. Do I need a video editor by chance? Alpi? No, I don't. Not right now. Maybe in the future. If you're really interested, join my Discord and just like shamelessly plug yourself, and then just keep an eye out. Like maybe one day I'll need an editor, but right now, like, I work a remote job, so in between all my support calls, I like edit videos and stuff. Nicholas, that's exactly how I describe it. It's basically Skate 3 of parkour. That's what I always say. Amy Lee, well, the thing about fighting, I think the most important thing about fighting is that when you actually know how to properly do damage to somebody, then you learn self-control and you realize that fighting is always the worst option. It's literally always better to just leave, even if people get mad. Lil Booty Call, what's up? It's called Store Parkour Pro. STORROR, Store Parkour Pro. Also, that's a badass name. Shout out Lil Booty Call. Isn't that I want to say Lil Booty Call's a rapper, but I'm not sure. Right? S tier name for sure. I agree. Somewhere between rapper and like JoJo character. That's why I'd say a Lil Booty Call. I should do the Mario triple jump there. I don't know why I went back to this run either. But yeah, we're just kind of vibing. Cheesecake, my favorite games. If we're talking about my favorite games of all time, probably Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I'm talking about Metal Gear Solid 3. I'm talking about Final Fantasy Tactics, War of the Lions, and Kirby's Adventure. Yeah, Lil Booty Call, you sure right. Like, even if you are a very good fighter, you never know. A, the person could be a better fighter. B, they could just get lucky. C, you might get in trouble for actually winning the fight even. And like, D, bro, they could have a knife, they could have a gun, they could have homies. They can have anything. So street fights are just not a good idea. I've never had a professional fight myself, but I've sparred a lot of people in a lot of places. I've even done like backyard fight clubs and like I've pulled up in freaking dirt fields just to throw down with some people and get some practice in. Do I like Xbox or PlayStation? I like Halo. And I like Forza. I like PlayStation hardware, but I don't support Sony the company. Rathalos King, basically. Also, shout out Monster Hunter. We were talking about that earlier on stream. Is Rathalos your favorite monster? Yeah, bro. It does, like, if you fight in the street, even if you win, like, bad things can happen. Rathalos is sick. I'm a big fan of the Azure Rathalos. I like the blue one. Blue Rathalos is freaking sick. It's usually one of the first sets I go for in any Monster Hunter game. Alright, I want to actually hit this. There we go. Back tuck off of that. Since 2004, which game was it in 2004? Because I know that's PlayStation 2 era. I think my first Monster Hunter was actually Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Juice World 999, I got you. Adam, this game is called Store Parkour Pro, also Juice World. It's so nice, I'll do it twice. Appreciate it, dog. I will say, I wasn't a big fan of Wilds when I played the pre-release, and so I didn't end up actually buying the game, Wilds. Boy, this is early access, so right now it's mostly just like tricking, but there's challenges, there's time trials. They are working on updates for the game, so if you hop in the Discord, you can actually talk to the devs, and they'll tell you more about what they got going on. So I have high hopes for the future of this game. They're gonna add things like, hopefully tag, like character and clothes, new maps. Hope they have cops in the tutorial that will chase you, but they didn't put them in the open world, which is kind of upsetting, but there's definitely going to be like authorities that chase you out of places and can knock you down and stuff. Yeah, Rathalos King, I played the original Monster Hunter, I guess, then, on the PlayStation 2. I wasn't sure what that one was called, but Freedom Unite was also my first, like, good one. I played on the PSP. Kushala Daora. Of course, the first Elder Dragon you fight in that game, but it became my favorite because it was the big skill check, and it made you have to understand the armor system too. And so, having seen Kushala there, and then going to something like Monster Hunter Worlds and seeing Kushala there, and just being able to chill with him, that was sick, bro. I love the platinum armor. Yeah, little booty call. That's the thing. The store, this is actually like in part developed by an actual group of guys who do parkour. If you look up store on YouTube, sure, you'll get the game a little bit, but you'll actually get a channel of British guys who do parkour like all over the world. What's on this side? I don't think I've gone to this side. Okay, it's just another bend. I see you first. Welcome back, buddy. You look good. Thanks for coming back. Always good to see familiar faces. I've been doing pretty good. Just had some annoying work calls, so just kind of vibing for now. You want me to spit some bars then? Yeah, Adam. If you watch them, then you know what like the vibe is. They've made sure that this game is authentic to like parkour and parkour culture. And I think that's their main contribution. Also, I think some of the characters are designed after some of the guys. I don't really watch them myself, because I just got this game last week, and I didn't really know that they were, like, a group of people then. But, yeah. Aiden Everest, it's good to see you. Buddy, you look good. Rathalos King, the thing for me, Wilds was like, it trivialized everything. It's so easy. The game is so just bleh. Because, like, the weak point system just... Okay, well, this monster... I can't hurt this monster, or I don't have the proper sharpness or equipment. Well, let me just kill this monster by pressing a button that makes it weak to everything. That's how I feel about it. That, and, like, I can't stand the, quote-unquote, open world system. I think it's awful. It destroyed my friend's experience. Because, of course, being a veteran of the series, I was able to figure out the queue system for Wilds. But, bro, my friends who tried the trial with me could not queue up easily, and they just gave up. They just gave up. And so, like, their Monster Hunter journey ended at the mission, the quest select screen, right? And, like, that's a problem. That's a big problem for it. And I think that's a sentiment amongst a lot of people, on top of the optimization issues. I think I like the classic map system. That's why I always say, like, Worlds is more popular right now for a reason than Wilds. Now, them bring back Legiacris, that's huge, bro. I do, like, from Try, I do kind of miss fighting Legiacris, but also, like, the underwater combat kind of sucks. They've added a grappling hook to it, I know, so that kind of helps with some of the underwater problems from the past. But I don't know. In my opinion, it's not enough to make me, like, want to go and start Monster Hunter Wilds. Devin Bacon, it's called Store Parkour Pro. Warzone is hard when you play against real people. And even then, you'll be playing against cheaters half the time who have actual aimbot, and you can just watch the camera and see the aimbot work. Do I watch anime? Adam, I watch a little bit of anime. I used to watch more when I was younger, and I've, like, seen, you know, the big shonens, but I'm more of a 90s anime fan, so, like, Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo are my two favorites, and Trigun's another one of my favorites. I watch Gundam, I watched all the Gundam series, and I used to watch Macross back in the day, and, like, Outlaw Star, all that kind of stuff. I'm a big, I like mecha a lot. I used to build Gundam models. I have like 50 of them behind me, actually. If you move that black flag, no, it's not 50. There's more like 30 something Gundam behind me. You can Rathalos King, but like you have to do 2 or 3 menus now to get to the classic. And it's just so much UI that like my friends didn't want to get through it. Because once you even get through the UI, then you have to start the complex Monster Hunter system. And they were like, I just want to get to the game and like fight monsters. And Monster Hunter Wilds does everything in its power to keep you from actually fighting monsters. Now, I will say Akuma, the Akuma junk looked cool, bro. I wanted to try the Akuma set. I wanted to try the Akuma set real bad. E-Style, GG's, yes sir. Take it easy. Matt Sankey, it's called Store Parkour Pro, S-T-O-R-R-O-R. I appreciate you coming through. Money Clip, I've watched most of Bleach. I haven't watched like the new stuff. Well, I say most of it. The last that I actually watched was, I actually read it in the manga. I used to get Shonen Jump magazine when they were still printing the magazine. And they ended that in New Karakura Town. So I wasn't there for the whole Zanpakuto Toast. Everybody's Zanpakuto is a person and is like talking to them, but I was there for a lot of other stuff. Should try solo leveling. I don't know. It's a thing for me is like it's too shonen for me now. It's hard for me to watch just like the anime about kids with powers. Yeah, see, I think that's like the perk of it, Rathalos King. That's definitely like what you're supposed to do with the system, but like, to a new player, it's a little bit much. That and the fact that like half of the people who purchased the game couldn't even boot it up. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying it wasn't a comfortable experience for me. So I didn't get into it. Yo, Cheesecake, don't ever be sorry. Don't ever be sorry. You didn't do anything to me. I appreciate you coming through. Every little bit counts. Come check in with me again sometime. Yeah, it's been a while. Now there's like, they got a guy who like steals letters of your name. And the main guy had like a crazy name, but now his name is like Yuwaka or something. Mystic Wire, what's up? I mean, Ichigo's powers are sick, but what kind of killed me watching Bleach was when I learned that like Ichigo just had every Deus Ex Machina bloodline. Like Naruto, sure. Like the whole point is that he's the guy who has the fox, right? There's only one of them. But like, and like he doesn't get the strongest element either, or like all the strongest powers. Ichigo just like gets his ass beat and then realizes that his like dad like screwed like the most OP type of person in the world, and it's like together they made every faction in the entire universe combined to make Ichigo happen, and it's like too much Deus Ex Machina. The explanations for why he got his powers were not good, IMO. But I like how they look and how they work, if that makes sense. It's Store Parkour Pro. It's on PC. Yeah, Rathalos. I played Worlds on console, so I didn't ever experience it. But it wasn't to the same extent, bro. We didn't have freaking monsters showing up as cubes. We didn't have monsters showing up as cubes in Worlds. I was already pissed at Worlds as is because they simplified so much. They made the game so easy. I think the biggest change though is like just literally the in-game economy of like herb honey. You could make super potions without having to make other stuff first. And so like just crafting was too easy. Yes sir, Mystic Wire, you already know, I got you. Oh, chinned. Let's try a different run for a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Monster Hunter Wilds, like, again, it's a great game, but like, I prefer, and you probably say the same, I prefer old Monster Hunter to new Monster Hunter. When it was a little more hardcore than it is now. It's really arcadey now. And like, that's the crazy part, is my friends got turned off by the super arcadey version of Monster Hunter. And they would never have survived on the more advanced or like the more difficult version of Monster Hunter. And like, I think that's a big turnoff to a lot of people, is just how much you, even with it being heavily reduced, how much you have to go through to actually play the game. Nah, bro, that's the point of Monster Hunter, bro. all the silly animations and stuff are the fun part. Yo, that was a crazy step jump. What the hell? Yup. Have I ever played any of the Souls games? I've actually beaten all of them and all the DLC, including Elden Ring. I have in fact beat all of the Souls games. I would say the Dark Souls, like the FromSoft franchises, are some of my favorites. You probably missed it. Mystic Wire, I don't watch Sora, so I don't know if this is actually Toby, but I know the redhead guy is like one of the store guys for sure. And I think like Jake is the black guy, but I'm not sure. Yo, I have Night Rain. I've beaten like all but the last 2 bosses and the new bosses. I played a bunch of that. But yeah, D's, I don't know if you were here, but Sekiro is probably my favorite video game. I love Sekiro. Plesioth is just a bad monster, Rathlow's King. That's like saying that, like, I don't know. That's like saying that Call of Duty sucks ass because of loading screens. That's the worst part of the game, obviously. No, the, I don't know. That's kind of a bad take, IMO. Because Plesioth is just a bad design monster. Even the newer versions of Plesioth are just ass, and all the Plesioth variants are just bad. They're not fun to fight. Because they're just kind of bad monsters to begin with. Adam? Where to go from here? Where do I go from here? I had gone over here before. Oh, what? Yeah. I don't like, some of the special moves are cool and stuff, but I like the simplicity of old Monster Hunter, I guess. Like, sure, the RPG system was decently complex, but the actual, like, gameplay itself was intense but simple. You didn't have a million special moves that could just super stagger lock the monster forever. You actually had to duke it out. Now you can pretty much mega stun lock every monster and never let him move from the beginning of the game. Yeah, GU was a little bit much. I didn't play Rise, but I know like some of the Rise mechanics made it into the game. They really experimented with like grappling hook as like as a more expanded tool, and like some of the special moves made it over from Rise. So I thought that was cool, but at the same time, like, it just trivialized. Some of the monsters are so trivialized because of like how much power you have now as a player. That Kong Gainer is nasty. Bro, I always clip my shins on that. Every time I do that Kong front flip. I can't do a Kong front flip there. I have to do Kong front flip here. And then I have to do like bead step or something. Standing 360. Nope, didn't quite make it. Nice. Landed, stuck. Yeah, I thought there are concepts in Rise that are cool, but I feel, and you probably noticed the same thing, but like the in-between versions of the game usually are like super experimental and really spice up the Monster Hunter formula even more than the base game. And so I feel like they just wanted to play with the idea of like flipping and having special moves. But yeah, I haven't played Monster Hunter in a while. Wilds just didn't capture me. And at the same time that Wilds was happening, I was playing Marvel Rivals and other stuff. Yo, Monster Hunter is sick, bro. I almost made Monster Hunter content instead of Helldivers, but I just, like I said, I got into Helldivers more. And like, I think the community is way cooler in Helldivers, just because people actually, like, everybody immerses himself in it, and you actually play part of the story. Now, some of my favorite gaming moments have happened in Monster Hunter. Again, that behemoth fight was just insane. I loved that. Interesting. That's bugging. That's bugging. Out. Aeroscension, what's up? Yeah, bro. I have like hundreds of Helldivers videos. Hope you're having a good day, Aeroscension. It's good to see you. It's not gonna be. We're not gonna be streaming much longer today. We're gonna call it early, just so I can get some rest and refresh. And then tomorrow we'll have like a much longer stream. At least we'll do at least the full 3 hours tomorrow. Today I was just kind of coming on just to check in with everybody. Keep consistent. Keep the algorithm happy. Ooh, that's rough, Money Clips. I'm so sorry. I'm wishing you luck. Ryan, why would you do that? Why would you do that, Ryan? Do you think you're funny? Ask yourself. Do you think you're funny? It's not your birthday. And even if it is, because of that comment, you're not invited to my birthday party. What time do I normally stream? Adam, I always stream somewhere between 6 Central and 7 Central. That's when I always start, and I usually go 3 hours. This is the first night that I'm gonna be calling it like closer to the 2-hour mark. But usually it's somewhere between 3 and 5 hours, starting at 6 or 7 Central, 7 or 8 Eastern, I think is the more common time zone, but... Rathlos King, thanks for coming through. Good luck on your Monster Hunter grind. I appreciate you coming by. Thanks for discussing with me. Sorry it sounded like I was being negative, but we're just talking about the one Monster Hunter game that I wasn't, like, super hype about. I'd be happy to talk about any of the monsters again. Money Clip, I believe... Thanks, brother. Yeah, Adam, thanks for chilling and chatting today. I know I'm just kind of running around, but, tomorrow we'll probably do some more mod stuff, and I'm gonna try to, fix that skate map. Aw, thanks, bro. Yeah, take it easy, Rathalos. I appreciate you. It's good. It's always good to see a real Monster Hunter fan, because I am a fan of the world and the series. Adrian, it's called Thor Parkour Pro. Thanks, Money Clip. I appreciate you. It's basically Skate 3, but parkour, right? The controls are very similar to Skate. I'm just playing with some of the tighter, like, precision mechanics and just trying to stick rails and stuff. Oh! Ow. Yeah, bro. I play other games too, Adam. I know you've been here long enough to hear me discuss some of the other stuff that I play, but if there's games that you play too, and I have it, we can play together. Because I'm not opposed to playing with my viewers. It's just been, I was waiting a little bit to kind of kick that off. And now that I have a Discord, we actually have a place to meet and stuff, so. Yeah, Money Clip, that's exactly right. I wish the people would react to you in this game. Do a gainer off of this? There was no need to roll there. Why did we hit a roll? Bro, what are you happy about? Quit smiling. Quit smiling, dude. Your twin brother's right behind you. And your triplet's right behind her. Goofy ass expression. Ismail, this is called Store Parkour Pro. Is this Human Simulator? Jonah Clank? No, it's not Human Simulator. It's Parkour Simulator. You do parkour and such. Nice. Okay, okay. Can I 360 that? No. 360 that, yeah. Yeah, bro. It's on Steam. It's $25. It was on sale for 17 bucks yesterday. I don't know if it's still on sale today, but it's in early access, so they're putting out updates for it as it goes. Full release is slated for next year. But right now, it's just kind of a fun parkour game. It does have mod support, so you can play modded map. You can change the shirt on the character. I have a guy working on a custom shirt for me. And you can play multiplayer. You can join up with your homies and run around, do parkour together. You can actually like shoulder tackle and drop kick each other and race each other, whatever. But they're just focusing on the core mechanics and the world interactability, different features like that, before they really go into like making it more of a video game and like making it have like more characters, customization and stuff. They want it to really work and feel satisfying before they expand it. Money clip? Yeah, there would be more 9 to 5. In my case, I just be on call for my whole life. But yeah. There'd be a lot more mundane things happening than just flipping and jumping off buildings. Bro, I read the chat. The game, honestly, is just a vessel for me to chat with you guys. Something on screen so that I don't get, like, copyrighted. And, I like playing games. So when I can get people from the chat to play, I do. But I just like talking about shit, so, like, I'm a real person. A lot of these streamers are not real people. They don't, like, go outside and talk to people and have hobbies and lives. I'm better than you. That's a good name, actually. It took me a second, but that's a good name. It's basically Skate, but with parkour. Ow. Gee. Let's go to a different spot. We've been on that spot for a little bit. I like the pole run. Come on. There we go. There we go. I don't know why I did that. Tune VDH, it's Store Parkour Pro, my boy. It's a pretty sick little parkour game. Like I said, it's in early access, so there's not a lot to it, but what's here is really nice. And again, it does support mods. You can play both maps from Assassin's Creed 2 right now. Montegerone and Florence. And you can run around the entire city. Yeah, Toon, I appreciate you. The game is, it was $17 on sale on Steam yesterday. It's not out on Xbox and PlayStation yet. But I'm not sure. At most, it's 25 bucks. So. I'm better than you? Yeah, I don't know. I know Skate 4 got delayed. I don't know if they're gonna actually have parkour in Skate. I think they should really just keep the skating niche and kind of like let this game do the parkour for now. I should play only up? Yeah, maybe. What the fuck happened to the world? Kill Lucky? What do you mean? As far as like, how does it look? Or like the actual world IRL? Is this GTA 6 up to some? Nah, this is called Store Parkour Pro. Kill Lucky, we're chatting, bro. I'm not just doing nothing. What? Did you have a good day today? Did you do anything cool? What do you like to watch, my boy? What do you do for fun? I play other games too. I was playing Helldivers earlier. Alright, that is true. They are here in my chat. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, I'm not gonna be like, okay, you don't like immediately what I'm doing, like, get out of here. No. I'd rather just, like, I'm a real person, I'm a normal dude. We can have a good conversation about anything, man. Hey, guys, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I don't think the person was being a hater, I think they're just confused at, like, what's actually happening. Because, like, again, we were just talking about this. This game, this parkour game, is kind of just a vessel for me to chat with people and, like, kind of put my face next to something. Want to see what happens if you jump off? I believe that's Korean. I'll show you. I'll show you. Yeah, dog, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, bro. We're chilling. It's okay. If Kill Lucky doesn't want to, like, interact and just be, like, chill, it's okay. As long as they don't say anything, like, racist, I'm not gonna, like, do anything about it. That's what happens if you jump off. Yeah. The cloud physics are incredible. Yeah. This parkour game is just the hook. People see the parkour, they go, oh, cool, I'll click on that stream. And then they come here and I try to talk to everybody and read all the chat. Bro, I look Korean. I'm half Laos. I'm part Laos, part Chinese, Italian, and Irish. I can say hello. Annyeong. Annyeong namsane. Zipperhead? I don't know Zipperhead. H.E. Virgil? No, I have not played that game. And if you've played that game, that's really bad. Fortunately, I read everything in my head before I say it out loud. I'm pretty careful about what I say, so I don't fall for stuff like that. C. Nix. This is called Store Parkour Pro. Rye the Fry Guy? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who Zipperhead is, sorry. Yeah, I got you, bro. This game is, it's 25 bucks full price, 25, 26 bucks full price. It was on sale for 17 bucks yesterday. It might still be. It is in early access, so it's not done. They are updating it. If you join the Discord, you can talk to the devs, and, like, I'll vouch for them. They are working on it. Oh. They should add a Thrasher mode. Yeah, just to see how much you can hurt yourself. Pretty much, because they have like negative point score, so you can actually break yourself. I'm better than you. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I've learned over time, not to just say everything I read out loud. Take your time. Read the thing, formulate a real response, don't get emotional, and be nice, you know? Yo, was just due. Mr. Turtle, welcome back. It's good to see ya. Yeah, Mark Anthony, that hurt. Do you prefer Mark Anthony, or do you prefer Black Reaper? And also, Ty is my middle name. Doom scrolling? Yeah, I got you. Well, if you want to talk about something, we're here right now for a little while longer at least. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming by, Mark. You look good today, in case nobody told you. I got one of the most handsome chats on YouTube, if not the most handsome chat on YouTube. I'd love to be proven wrong, but I think that's going to be pretty hard with all these handsome ladies and gentlemen in the chat. Crow Invictus, I listen to all kinds of music, like pretty much anything that has some kind of musical interest to it. Right now I'm just listening to like Playboy Cardi, like Adrian type beats, because it's like copyright-free background music. It's chill, unintrusive. It's pretty neutral, so people don't get mad at it. Oh, bro, you already know. I'm gonna be on GTA 6 day 1, dude. I'm gonna be out there. And, like, with the capacity at which I can stream and do stuff, I'm gonna definitely be popping off with that. Yo, Usam Bay, 6 setup, thank you so much. As a matter of fact, I forgot to turn on my Supra painting. I'm not gonna be here much longer, so I might just turn it on. Mr. House, yes sir, yes sir. That's how I see it. Like, the only thing that I didn't really listen to much was like heavier rock and like metal. But once I started playing Helldivers and I started like getting in touch with the community, I found out that Helldivers people more often than not like rock, metal, and stuff like that than they like rap music and electronic. Don't get me wrong, there's a good amount of people who like everything in Helldivers. I'm not saying like no to that stuff, but Helldivers is what got me into like rock and metal, and now I listen to shit like Ghost and freaking Metallica, Van Halen, shit like that. Have I watched One Piece? I've watched a lot of One Piece. I know everything that happened up till Impel Down because I read all of that. I don't know if you were here earlier, but I used to get Shonen Jump magazine every week. And I read, or every month rather, in America. But I would read up, and so, but now I know what happened. Like, I watched a lot of the Kaido stuff. I know they're on, they were on the island with Dr. Vegapunk. That's the last that I saw. I used to listen to like a lot of Bad Religion, Green Day, and like punk and stuff like that back in the day. I listened to like a lot of Weezers and Arctic Monkeys back in the day. Mainly what I listen to is rap and like electronic now. But like I listen, like I said, because of like the different communities and people that I interact with, like I adopt people's music tastes because it reminds me of like people, places, things like that. And it's a good way to expand your mind and see through other people's eyes. Because if you know like how much of a connection you have with music personally, then, you know, it only makes sense that other people have a similar connection with songs that they love. And so you can get to know people and learn a lot about life by listening to different kinds of music. Axis, that's a good one. Nobody's put that one in here yet, but I'm not gonna read it because I read everything in my head before I say it out loud, and then I choose how to respond, so. Classic country, Money Clip, I understand. I like some country music too. I don't listen to a lot of it, but I like some of it. Kolja, good to see you again. Thanks for coming back. Yeah, it's a pretty chill stream today. Low-key, real low-key. Heavy metal is deeply sexual in nature. Oh yeah, bro. It really is, honestly. I'm not saying anything like every type of person listens to every type of music. That's what I would say. I don't think of like music necessarily as a race culture thing. I think music is more of an environmental thing than it is like a racial cultural thing. Favorite band is Slipknot. Slipknot's cool. I've been listening to, as far as metal stuff goes, like Avenged Sevenfold. It's really popular with the Helldivers people. But yeah, like, for me, like, I kind of soft metal, I guess. Like, I don't consider Ghost very heavy, relatively speaking. I don't have a filter on my face, actually, Ash. Yo, Usambe, yeah! See, that's a funny one, actually. I haven't seen that one, bro. Ash, I can do anything you want to prove it's not a filter. I just look like this, bro. That's actually how I look. AA, this game is called Store Parkour Pro. Crown Invictus, I appreciate you shouting that out too. Mr. House, you got good music taste. And also, sweet profile. New Vegas is definitely the best Fallout. Easily the best Fallout. Shout out Obsidian, not Bethesda. AA, it is on Steam. It's $25 full price. It was on sale for 17 yesterday, so it's pretty thick. Like I've been saying, it's in early access, so there's not like a load to it yet. But even now in this state, it supports mods. I've played on the Assassin's Creed 2 maps before. That's probably what we're gonna do tomorrow to start. And I'm gonna try to fix all the other maps because I think. Yo, XMR Shorts, shout out India. I get a decent number of people from India. Thanks for coming through, and shout out India. AA, they're gonna put it on PlayStation and Xbox eventually. The devs have confirmed, but the full release isn't even meant to come out until next year, so the early access will probably hit consoles like before then, but I can't guarantee anything. I could ask the devs, because if you join the Discord, you can actually talk to the devs, like they're in there. It's not a major corpo deal that has like unreachable devs. Where am I from, Adam? I live in US Southeast, so redneck country, not Texas country. But I'm originally from Portland, Oregon. I've traveled all over the place, so I don't really consider myself necessarily from anywhere. Although I have a lot of southern tendencies now. Alex D, this doesn't actually control like Tony Hawk Pro Skater. It controls more like the game Skate. So if you played Skate, like Skate 3, that's the one I played the most. This game controls much more closely to that. There's like actual motion scoop inputs, and you have to do everything manually with like good timing. AJ Reed, welcome back. Always good to see you. Oh, that's cool. I don't really know much about Alaskan Native, and the term for Alaskan Natives has changed over the years, because it used to be Eskimos and then Inuits, and then it was Alaskan Natives. So I don't but I am half Asian. I'm Laos, Chinese, Italian, Irish, a little bit of French, a little bit of Native American. I'm a super mutt. Shinobi, what's up? How's it going? Stora Parkour Pro. It's okay, bro. I'm like, you're not gonna upset me with that stuff. Like, I just don't fall for it. That's the thing. Now, if you'd like to stay in chat and be a normal person, we can do that. Shinobi, it's Stora Parkour Pro. It's on Steam. It was on sale for 17 bucks yesterday, but the full price is 26 bucks. It's on early access. It will be coming out next year at some point. That is what the people say. Yeah, I can't speak Laos anymore. When I was a kid, I could speak fluent Laos, but now I can't quite do that. Ow. I looked away for 1 second and ate it. Come on, up. And then... Oh, I wanted to grab that ledge right there. Yeah, I got the black flag right there, bro. I'm an Assassin's Creed fan. I remember playing the first one and being mind blown by it. And then the second one blew my mind even more. And then the third one was okay. And I was like, I don't know. Brotherhood was sick. Unity was okay. But Black Flag, that's the one that really got me. Because I like pirate theme a little bit. I was watching Pirates of the Caribbean at the time. And I like the ship battles and stuff. I think Black Flag is one of the best, if not the best, Assassin's Creeds. But doesn't everybody love Assassin's Creed Shadows? Don't you want to play as Yasuke? Yeah, Assassin's Creed lost the plot. I got mad after like Assassin's Creed 2 towards the end, like you get the whole Apple of Eden type deal. And when you finally solve the puzzle, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, there's like the Animus plot of Ezio, but then there's also the real world plot of the Templars and Assassins, but then there's also like a whole like extra celestial being type deal with like magic powers, and it's like, okay, so this is that's crazy. And they like totally opened up the universe into, and then they were like, by the way, screw that, none of that happened. We're just gonna stay in the Animus and skip all the other stuff. No, everybody hates Assassin's Creed and me. I'm sorry you feel that way, Adam. Buddy, you look good. Thanks for coming to my stream. You gotta be a handsome lad if you're in my stream, but I hope I can change your mind. Because I don't hate you. You're probably a good guy, aside from the internet comments that you make behind the screen. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is like a fighting game, bro. It's like an RPG game. Ifalo's left hand, it is Store Parkour Pro. Yum, Anunnaki. The story parallels the story of the Anunnaki. I don't know that. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. You can do it. I like your name. That's a fun name. Yo, that's a crazy visual right there. Do I like Goku? Goku is my profile pic. I'm a fan of Goku. Now, my favorite Dragon Ball characters are actually Piccolo first and then Vegeta second. But who doesn't love Goku? Yeah, bro, Gilbert, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. That's kind of the idea, is like, sure, I play this game, but this is kind of just a vessel for me to get to chat with people. I like talking about stuff more than I like playing the parkour game. Although I do a little bit of parkour in life, in real life. I had a long period of time where I used to do it. Now, Mex Will, I did see your comment. I was just making sure to reply to somebody else first. Is the game worth buying? I think so, because I've gotten plenty of time out of it, but I wouldn't recommend this game if like you can't make your own fun, right? There's no story yet, there's no real missions, and you can play multiplayer, but it's like you still have to figure out your own fun. So for me, I can get a ton of fun at just like hitting the buttons and like trying to do different stuff every time. And like the accuracy sells it for me, right? Just being able to do things successfully is enough for me, but like I could understand why somebody wouldn't think it's very valuable. So Rebecca, that's what everybody says. I look like a kid. I'm 29. But yeah, this game is in early alpha. So like there are a lot of things that are gonna come to it. There's gonna be like cops that chase you and like knock you down. They're working on a train that goes around the city. Yeah, for my envy. Well, I think that's the cool thing, is this game strikes a good balance between realism and like just like crazy visuals. So like being able to do insane stuff with relatively realistic movements makes sense. It makes sense for the context of the game. Max Will, do I play this off stream? Sometimes. But like I stream and play other games too. I played Helldivers earlier, but I had like really bad team kills because the particular thing we have to do in Helldivers right now is not good. Because the DSS, the space station, is above us, so all my teams get extra carpet bombs basically, and my team was just killing me over and over, so I got a little bit frustrated with that. I don't mind if I die in the game, but like getting killed by my teammates repeatedly is just not entertaining for anyone. Yeah, Crown Invictus. There's a mod map that is favelas. Mora, thanks for coming through. Also, Broly is sick. I like Broly a lot too. I like OG Broly way more than I like new Broly. Now new Broly is cool, don't get me wrong, and I think his character design is sick. His special effects are second to none too. But the thing I like about him is like he lost that like sadistic nature. Broly liked to like play with his food, whereas like new Broly is just rah all the time. Yum. Now I can't directly customize the player yet, but you can switch character at any given time. Yeah, Black Flag remake would be sick. Mex will try Battlefront 2. I used to play it when it first came out. Best Mov, I play a lot of games. I actually streamed Helldivers 2 earlier during this stream, but I played things like COD and freaking... I played Marvel Rivals for a little bit, and Overwatch, and I have a playthrough of Cyberpunk that I'm working on. Sekiro is my favorite game, probably. I'm taking my time with Night Rain. Just every time my friend is on, we'll go through and we'll play a couple bots or like play a couple rounds together. Final Fantasy Tactics is I beat all the FromSoft games. I beat all the DLC and all the games, including Bloodborne, Sekiro. Am I a legend at them? Am I a god at them? No. When I played Sekiro, by the end of the second playthrough, I could like speedrun the game basically, but I'm not like one of those no-hit run guys. I have to struggle like everybody else. If you've watched Berserk, I'm a struggler. Mex will, I have played Oblivion Remaster. I played the original Oblivion, bro. I played that on my uncle's laptop back in the day. I have the Oblivion remake. I think it's really, really nice. Now, it runs poorly, it runs awful, but it's a very nice looking game. I don't think I'm ever gonna play Minecraft on stream. I'm not, like, I played Minecraft back in the day, but I'm a little bit uninterested in Minecraft right now. To me, like, I don't know. It's just, it's not for me right now. If I'm gonna go build stuff, I'm gonna go work on my car, right? Mex will, I'm 29. So I've played a lot of games over my years. As a kid, I had to get taxied back and forth across the country. A lot of times I'd be like flying on planes by myself between Oregon and my home here. And by nature of that, I wasn't able to establish a lot of friends. And I didn't have like a deep connection with either of my families. So video games were my friends growing up. Just because I literally had to spend so much time by myself, like riding in vehicles. So like the Game Boy Advance was my thing. I played PSP and PS Vita back in the day. Like that's what it was. But that turned me into a real gamer. The game is called Store Parkour Pro. Lemontine, it's basically third-person Mirror's Edge. It's in pre-alpha, so yeah, it's gonna look a little bit messy. But the parkour is tight. The parkour flows. Parkour is nice. Oh, I say that and then I just break myself. But that was my fault, not the game's fault. Look, max 26. Yeah, it's fine. I'll keep the youth, bro. I will keep the youth. That's what people always say, like, oh, you look young or you look like a baby, and think it's an insult. But as you get older, looking young is a major compliment. And also it's indicative of course, there's a lot of genetics at play, but you can make a lot of lifestyle changes to keep yourself youthful and healthy. I think I've done a pretty good job of eating a balanced diet, resting, relaxing, staying hydrated, and getting exercise and stuff like that. The clothes are incredible. Clothes physics are incredible. Adam, welcome back. Thank you very much. Hova, shout out. Yeah, bro, it's still in early alpha, so they are still working on it. You can go into the Discord and talk to the devs about it and suggest things. I'm gonna be suggesting female character models because I had some viewers yesterday asking for female models. But yeah, the game is sick for what it is right now. Next year they're supposed to release the full version, but until then, we're gonna dash vault. One more year to 30, it'll be a smooth transition for me. Will it be a smooth transition for me? Yeah, I'm not stressed about it at all. Like, a lot of people by the age of 29 feel like they haven't done anything with their life, but I can quantify, like, the fact that I've lived a life. Between photographs, memories, videos, and I've actually, believe it or not, I've made some form of content, even if it was just like an online kind of journal, for like 13 or 14 years. So 30 will be very normal for me. I feel like I'm doing pretty good for 30. You know, I got a job that pays well. I live in a house. I just moved into a house with a garage. I have a sports car and a truck. Well, hey, I appreciate it, Money Clip. I think, you know, obviously I have the ability to turn up and be mature. Pitch Black, you want it on Xbox? It's gonna be on Xbox. Adam, this is for you. I'm a little bit skinny. But don't mistake that for weak. I do parkour and skateboarding, longboarding, and MMA. So obviously, even with weightlifting, there's no way for me to get like super jacked. Well, thanks, bro. I appreciate it. I mean, the thing is, like, I'm a normal guy. Like, I'm an actual person. There's a lot of people on the internet who aren't real people. Like, their only existence is hopping on the computer and, like, interacting with memes. But, like, I go out in the world and I do stuff, too. I'm involved with the local car community. And there's a bunch of garages in town that I could pull up and just work on my car or hang out with people. I also manage a coffee shop on the weekends. And that coffee shop over the past 4 years has turned into three separate locations under one umbrella. So we killed the competition. We bought out the other people in town. Yo, Hova! Shout out. That's my kind of person right there. As a barber, I'm sure like some of that is artistry. And like that's a lot of the reason why I do things like being a barista, is because I get to work and get paid for my artistry. And even if it's not like fine art, being able to get paid for that little flourish and that attention to detail that you add to things, that's nice. Do I roast? I don't roast coffee myself. I know several roasters around town. I actually, at the coffee shop where I trained initially, I know that's crazy to think like you can get an official training in coffee, but I was classically trained in Italian espresso. Where I worked then, the roaster was 5 feet behind the service bar. So all day when I was working and like serving people coffee, pouring lattes and stuff, the roaster was right behind me. And so I got a lot of information and I got to do a lot of cupping and tasting. So, like my training packet before I even started was 50 pages of coffee information. I can tell you about coffee from anywhere in the world, any kind of process. I'm good at tasting. I can do every method of automatic and hand brew. I can make any bean taste good. I work with any kind of milk. I'm a mixologist. I can ask you a couple of questions and make exactly what you want. Because the way I see it, no matter how good your product does, if you can't make what the customer wants, then you don't have a good business. Now, that aside from coffee, Adam, you're talking about cars and stuff. Yo, barbershop, coffee shop sounds good. I have an NC Miata. And I know everybody's like, oh, it's a Miata. Well, Miata's a pretty baller fucking sports car. And especially once you mod it up. I have a 2006 NC 2.0. And it's full exhaust and intake. I've got a tune on it, and it's full suspension modded. Control arms, springs, it's not springs, it's coilovers actually. Sway bars, all that stuff, and upgraded bushings. I've got a, I've decatted it, and I've got a, there's probably only ever been 10 or 15 of the front end that I have. I've got a custom front end, and I put a spoiler from a 2001 Celica on the back of my Miata. It fits, bro, it fits. Do I live in the US? Yes, I do live in the US. I look like a Funko Pop? Well, Funko Pops are, very popular. So, I'll take it. I'll take it as a compliment. Don't go Temu, land yachts are loaded. The board that I actually had, you can't buy them anymore. The guy stopped making them, but the board that I have is called a Longboard Larry. It's a 5-foot handmade bamboo dancer. It looks like a surfboard. And I can do like, I can jump stairs on a 5-foot longboard. I use Gullwing superchargers with really soft Otang bushings. It's top mounted. I don't use grip tape, so I can slide and dance on it. The game is called Store Parkour Pro, STORROR. It's $25 on Steam. It was on sale for $17 yesterday, so you might still be able to snag it at a good price. But yeah, aside from the Miata, I drift the Miata. It's super lowered. Also, it's like an inch off the ground. But the real row, yeah, I'm gonna fall. I'm about to jump off. This is for you, the real row. Me, AJ Reed, I'm only 5'6", bro. I'm compact. I'm compact. I'm a featherweight. But yeah, I have the Miata, the 2006 Miata, and then I have a 1986.5 Nissan hardbody 4x4. It's got a roll bar on the back in the bed and a custom KC light bar. It's actually custom metal cans because they stopped selling plastic cans. Metal cans after a while and went to plastic. But I have a metal light bar. Money clip, yeah, jumps are awesome, bro. But yeah, I keep 2 whips at all times. I got the coupe, and I guess I technically have 4 seats in the hard body because it has the old smoker seats that fold down sideways from behind the chair. M, what's up, buddy? You look good. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Do I have pics and vids on my YouTube? Not of my car, Hova. If you want to look up my Instagram, you can take a look at it. My Insta is aka.elon. Would your advice considering some moving to Europe to the US? Would you even recommend it? It just depends, cause like there's a lot of reasons. I think independent of the politics, you should move for what you as a person want. So if America can offer you something that Europe can't, then sure. But if it's just politics, stick it out until it gets like that. Because, like, I don't know. Politics change. And, like, the location won't change how you feel about things. That's how I feel. So, if you're, like, just hoping that moving to the US will solve all your problems, it won't. Your problems will follow you. So, that's how I feel about moving. You're scared because you don't want to fall? Yeah, you're not scared, but are you a kid? No, I'm not a kid. I'm 29. Do I look like I'd be pumping iron? I hit push-ups on stream pretty much every time. Oh, do I have an underscore at the end of my AKA Udon boy? I know my Twitch has Udon, Udon underscore boy underscore, but I couldn't remember if my Instagram does. Xavier, welcome back. I mean, I do lift weights. I have 185 pounds that I can put on an Olympic bar at the house. I got a squat rack and then like a bench, so I can bench press too. Alexander, it's on Steam for 25 bucks, early access. So it will be out fully next year on Xbox and PlayStation. Early access might come to the consoles earlier than that, but right now it's just on Steam for 25. It was on sale for 17 yesterday. Kim, I don't have a girlfriend right now. I almost got married to a girl a couple years ago, and I've been dating on and off since then. But I took like the last 8 months to really focus on YouTube, and I put out hundreds of videos. And I grinded that out, and I've been really working on projects in life. I moved into a house, made some extra money. So right now, dating isn't my big thing right now, but I'm gonna have some extra money and extra time if I get this YouTube partner program. So that will free up some things. I'm gonna buy a Mercedes and start dating more hardcore again. Last year was Riz summer, bro. I went on so many dates. I was just like cold approaching girls. Ty is actually my middle name. It's called Store Parkour Pro. Yeah, that's how I see it. It's like I play video games, and I would feel really guilty about playing a lot of video games as an adult if I didn't like do stuff with it. So that's why even like years ago, before I started my own YouTube channel, I worked for another YouTube channel, and I made games, and I always tried to push my content and one up myself, even when I wasn't like trying to actually be a content creator and like grow. Because like I don't like to just do things and like suck at them. Yeah, remember when? Yep, I'm 29. That's what everybody says. Is I look pretty young, so. But yeah, I was talking about the weights. I have 185 I can put on the bar here. I got some kettlebells. I have a speed bag. I got a Thai bag, Thai pads, gloves, and a 60-pound heavy bag. And I put in a lot of work on the heavy bag. But like, I can do unlimited handstands and stuff like that. I can't pick up the biggest objects in the world, sure. But I can go for a long time, and proportionally my grip strength is insane. There are people who can lift like almost twice my weight whose grip strength I actually outclass. That said, you know, I don't pick up big objects, but I can squeeze the shit out of something. Do a 360 no scope, Stefan 47. This 360 is for you. I just no-scope the ground. The drum isn't actually AI related. He just thinks I'm too stupid to actually understand how. Brusco. Game Store Parkour Pro. STORROR. Joji. Do you think it's mainly do things like this more or more of a side hobby? For me, like I would play games and chat with people anyways. So it's really just playing up the chatting aspect, but I've learned to talk to strangers and like mediate as well. So a lot of that comes from managing the coffee shop, you know, and I've been the manager of a car wash and I've managed restaurants. So you go through all those places, you learn how to diffuse some situations and like talk to people about stuff and like not just be small talk and boring or whatever. But it also helps if you have a lot going on. I will say, like, what I found is most people who come to my chat say that, like, I talk to people and I interact with the chat way more. Steep. I have not played Steep, but I played SSX Tricky. That's, like, my extent of snowboarding games. I really like the wingsuit in the new SSX. Right now, I'm waiting on my application to process for donations. So Adam, I really appreciate the thought, but right now there's not a way. I'm gonna have super chats available hopefully very soon. I just hit the criteria for that, and then I'm gonna open up like a shop. I don't want to sell just like t-shirts and crap. Of course I'm gonna have like a shirt and a hoodie, but I want to have like something that's actually useful for people to have. Maybe I'll sell coffee, who knows. But I'm basically beta testing. What kind of setup you run and play at? I got a 4070 Ti with an i9, DDR5. The i9 is a 14K, so it's a very fast i9. Yeah, the junk is good. I got a 2K camera as well, so my camera is pretty good, and I have a Blue Yeti microphone, so I got some equipment, but I didn't start off with this equipment. This is heavily upgraded. When I first started streaming, I was literally using my laptop for everything, the mic and the camera, so I wouldn't recommend you start off with the big boy stuff. Bangalore, shout out to Apex. This game is called Store Parkour Pro. Do I play gym? I don't know a game called gym, but yeah, I don't go to a gym. I have weights and plates at my house. I have a lot of workout equipment from the house. HP Pro book and works great. Yo, if it works, it works. Thing I've had trouble with is just Unreal Engine 5 is super unoptimized. Wild tangent. This game is called Store Parkour Pro. What makes the most revenue? Like I said, right now, I don't actually make revenue off YouTube. You have to hit thresholds before you get paid. And I actually did just hit the first metric today, because the metrics don't catch up for a week. So I would have, I think Wednesday night, I hit the metrics, and I'm just waiting for my application to process. Free go gun locked. I'm not sure what that means. What a good diet. But as far as I understand, like, the best way to make money actually is to have long form videos that blow up, because you get watch time hours. But streaming can get you a lot of watch time hours. Like, just for being on stream, I could make over $100 for like some of the streams I've had this week just for being on, not including donos or anything. Yo, thank you so much, D's. Really, it's all thanks to people like you. Like, I know I'm putting in work, and I'm not going to downplay that. Just being consistent. Just like, if you're consistent with anything you do, you can succeed. But it's also thanks to the consistent people who have been here for me throughout my journey and constantly showing up, keeping me going. Both in stream, not in stream. Dustin Platt, yes sir, is work. You want to get paid like a job, you got to work it like a job. That's what I say. And like, on top of this stuff too, it's not like I'm just doing YouTube. I have 2 other jobs. I fix computers Monday through Friday, doing IT, software support, and then on the weekends I manage one of 3 coffee shops, depending on which one of the 3 they need me at. What the fuck am I, Oscar? I'm just a guy, bro. I'm a normal ass person. Apparently I look funny, but that's what it is. What it is. If you can get past the looks, I'm a dude after that. Petty, the game is called Store Parkour Pro. How long have I been streaming? Today I've been streaming for 2 hours, 40 minutes. I've been streaming like just games in general for a couple of years. But I've never made like a really hard push to like grow until this year. Well, that's the thing, is like, it's a hobby right now because like I do it. And I told myself, if I'm gonna play games as an adult, then I'm gonna make content on it, and be transformative with it. No, yeah, I know, bro. I ain't worried about it. It can be shocking, I guess, to see somebody who looks young but is old and sounds like me and is small. Roxas, I appreciate you. Shout out Kingdom Hearts. One of my favorite things I ever received as a gift was a drawing of Roxas for my birthday by one of my close friends. And when that close friend moved away, I made her a wayfinder by hand and gave it to her. So I'm a big fan of Kingdom Hearts from back in the day. Yeah, I'm just a chill dude, bro. But the way I see it, if you want to get paid from anything like a job, you got to work it like a job. So even though this is like a hobby, yeah, I always tell people I'm 52, bro. That's what I always say. I'm 52. 73 is a little bit much. I couldn't pull off 73, but I play a lot of other games. Like COD, Helldivers 2 is my main other one. I was playing Marvel Rivals when it was poppin'. Of course, like, I have Sparking Zero videos on my channel. I'm playing Cyberpunk right now. I was Diamond in League of Legends. I play Rocket League. I was champion in Rocket League. I think I'm still champ in Hoops. I was Diamond in Call of Duty. Moneyclip, even your grandmother's a gamer? My grandma's actually the person who got me into gaming first. Because I used to watch her play games on the old Windows 2000 computer. Tyler Ferguson, this game is called Store Parkour Pro, STORROR. It's on Steam only right now, it's in early access. But it is coming to Xbox and PlayStation, the devs have confirmed it. It's 26 bucks full price, 25, 26. But it was on sale for 17, so you might be able to get it a little bit cheaper. Amy Lee, welcome back. What'd you get at the grocery store? Somebody asked what my childhood game was. Honestly, probably Pokemon. I played a shitload of Pokemon as a kid. I played a lot of Bomberman but the first video game that I ever played, like, for real by myself that I beat was called Wild Arms. Tyler Ferguson, I used to play Siege, like, at the beginning of Siege. I haven't played, like, whatever Siege X is, if it's even out. But I stopped playing once there was, like, 30 operators and a bunch of other games came out. I used to play Glaz and Mute, mostly. Glaz, Mute, Capcan, Tachanka, because I'm a troll. I like to play games in weird ways. Gabriel Slocum, I actually, Wild Arms, Locks, yes sir. If you know Wild Arms, you already know. I have the disc, the special edition disc case for 1 and 2, not 3 though. Tachi, what's up? You want me to call you Tachi or Cine? I think I'll call you Cine on Discord. I'll call you Tachi here. Levi, this is called Store Parkour Pro. And Gabriel, as far as Destiny goes, Destiny 1, I maxed out all 3 characters and did everything there was in the game. In Destiny 2, I did the whole base game, but I kind of fell off after they decided that, like, all of my gear was going to be useless, and they nerfed the shit out of the bubble shield, because I was a bubble shield guardian as my primary. Yeah, I understand, Tachi. Yeah, I'll remember. I'll call you Cine. It's not a big deal. I appreciate you coming through, and I really appreciate you chatting with me in the Discord. Yeah, Nari, that's how I feel. I lived through the golden age of gaming, where, like, we had reached basically where we considered graphics to be real enough to be realistic, but before, like, battle passes and super monetization. Back when people could just have a good idea and, like, make a game. And it didn't have to be more than just a game. 13 or 31 quicks? I'm actually 29, so pretty close there on the 31. Kim, I've never played Europa Universalis 5. I'm not sure what kind of game that is. Yeah, I hate microtransactions and battle passes, and, like, it was so funny because there's a 20-year-old kid that I know. I met him through doing content, and we've partnered up on a bunch of stuff. We're both, like, car guys, so we've gone to car meets together and stuff, but he's so used to battle passes that, like, he's never really experienced a time where there weren't battle passes and crazy monetization and, like, paid skins in games. So when I'm disappointed in a game, he's, like, all excited about the monetization or, like, the limited monetization, but I come from an era where there was none. It's a grand strategy. Grand strategy, are we talking, like, Civ, or are we talking, like, RTS? I'm not sure exactly I'm not 100% familiar. SpongeWell, I'm 29. Yo, thanks to everybody. My Insta is aka Udon Boy. AKA Udon Boy. Yo, thanks, chat. I appreciate y'all answering some of these common questions for me. I know I sound like a broken record, but I try to treat everybody who comes into the chat, you know, individually, appropriately, and like, you know, I'm never gonna get mad at somebody for coming in for the first time and ask a question that's common, because I understand, like, there's no way they could have the frame of reference. Yeah, my homie ain't got no excuse, bro. I'm actually 29. It's crazy, but yeah, I'm actually 29. That's interesting, Cinny. I don't know that I've experienced a game like that. Shakir, yeah, I'm originally from Oregon, West Coast, but now I live in like redneck country, southeast US. Yeah, I have a lifted truck with 4x4. But no, I'm not a redneck. Quicks, my favorite game from back in the day is either, I don't know, like, it's so tough, because Metal Gear Solid 3 is one of my favorite games of all time, but like Kirby's Adventure and Final Fantasy Tactics are some of my favorite games too, and those are all classics. Bro, looks like Tom Holland. Gabriel, you're not the first person who said that. I actually, I used to do Spider-Man costume, like, at parties and events. I have a whole Spider-Man suit. Maybe one day, if we get to 5K, I'll do a Spider-Man stream. Or, I'll set the bar lower. If we hit 4K, I'll do a whole Spider-Man stream and just be Spider-Man. Greets from Belgium. Shout out Belgium. We had a guy from Belgium yesterday. Computers are expensive as hell right now, because when the 50 series started coming out, everybody bought up all the cheap old chips, and then the 50 series wasn't as revolutionary as everybody had hoped, and so everybody sold their 50 series and bought 40 series because it was a better budget. Fear the cheap. Bro comes in and says something about Real Steel every day. I appreciate it, bro. I need to watch that movie again now. Colt, you did come towards the end of it, but Shakir, the reason that I don't get monetized yet is because when you start a YouTube channel, you don't just make money automatically, right? You have to prove a little bit of value and worth. Now that said, like, there's definitely channels that have no value or worth and have no work put into them that get monetized, but you have to have 1,000 subscribers, you have to post at least 3 videos, and you have to have 10,000 watch time hours. Or maybe it's like 4,000 for the tier 1, or 10 million shorts views within 90 days. So, like, you have to be very active and kind of either blow up or be super consistent for a long time and also see growth. Amy Wild. Amy's real. As far as modern game, I don't think I finished your question, Quicks. So probably Metal Gear Solid 3 and then Sekiro for modern games. If we want to go more classic than Final Fantasy Tactics. I don't know who Niler or Nile Red is. But your boy is just out here. Cindy, what countries have I visited? I've only been to Canada outside of the US. I went up to BC and Vancouver. And it's all Canada. It was not that different from the US, but my money went a little bit longer. Yo, appreciate you, Colt. It's always good to see you check in. I know we were talking about the Huey picture right at the end again, bro. I love seeing it. I need to rewatch Boondocks too. But do I play Fortnite? A little bit. Do I like Gears? You should try Space Marine 2. John, well, bro, Canada, you say Canada's expensive AF, but the Canadian dollar is worth less than the US dollar. So I got like 1.25 times the groceries for the same amount. Canada was cool though. I saw a lot of cool stuff there. Do I like Gears of War? Gears of War is freaking sick. I used to play Horde mode all the time. I didn't play the 4th Gears of War, but I played 1, 2, and 3 and beaten them. And then, Space Marine 2, I'm definitely gonna try it at some point. I've just been kind of holding off. I did just buy a couple games. But a lot of the Helldivers people want me to play, Space Marine, so I will venture into 40k at some point. Oh. Dead Space is pretty sick. I played the first Dead Space. I heard the second and third Dead Space kind of lost the plot. Second, not as much, but the third one definitely lost the plot. I beat the first Dead Space when it came out on the 360. After the first playthrough, you kind of like figure out where all the vents are and you don't get jump scared anymore, so it's not that entertaining to play. But Dead Space is freaking sick. Rest in peace, that franchise. Also, shout out Dead Space for this super cool health bar. Like, games need to be better about how they present health bars. Because you can get creative. It doesn't have to be a bar. John, I can play repetitive games, bro. I have 400 hours on Helldivers. I've played that since the game came out. And I've been just running around on parkour for like 3 hours. Maru Cuckoo, sorry I didn't get to you faster. I'm trying to read all the chat and just respond to everybody as fast as I can. Without just like blowing people off and giving shit answers. But the game is called Store Parkour Pro. It's $26 on Steam, 26 bucks, but it was on sale yesterday, so it might still be like 17 or 18. Definitely want to try this game, but never heard of it. Joham, like I said, it's Store Parkour Pro. How fun is this or something else? Money clip. 5080 AMD Ryzen 7. It's a ripoff. That is pretty expensive, my boy. Because I only spent 2K on my PC and I can run every game at top of the line. Yo, that's not how the wall slide is supposed to work. That's not how that's supposed to work. 3,000 hours on Destiny? I don't know that I could do 3,000. I had 1,000 on Monster Hunter Wilds. And I have like, I think I have legit 30 days of in-game time on Rocket League. I have a boost trail on Rocket League that I've held the button for literally 3 days. Because I played that game since it came out too. Super Mario World is my favorite Super Mario. It's my favorite Mario game. Easily. Like, I like Paper Mario as well. And I'm playing Mario and Luigi a little bit every night before I go to bed, Superstar Saga, but Super Mario World is still the best. Shout out Quicks, you already know, bro. That game is so good. With the cape and the Yoshis, just the level design, it's simple, it's timeless, but like, at the same time, the game has enough mechanics over the regular Mario that makes it timelessly interesting. But not too much, it's not too crazy. I played Mario Odyssey and stuff as well. I like Mario Odyssey and Mario 64. I recently did a playthrough of Mario 64. That was fun. But yeah, like I said, I'm on Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga at the moment as far as like my Switch with 4-bed games. I haven't played the new Mario Kart. I do want to play the new Mario Kart. John, yo, thank you so much. I really appreciate the sub. Come back and see me sometime. We'll talk about it. Tell me about your day. I'll be waiting for you, John. Is Rocket League even a real sport? It was a poppin' esport back in the day. I mean, they had $1 million prize pools for Rocket League back in the day. It's not as poppin' as it used to be, but I mean, like, it is like, it might be close to 10 years old at this point. I remember when it first came out, though. Yo, Quicks, thank you so much. I hope to see you again. I love chatting about games and other stuff too. Just come in and tell me about your day. I'm here for that, really. The game is just a vessel. The game is just a vessel to get to chat with you guys. It's always my pleasure to actually interact with real people. That's what I like. You may make that comment at all. Money clip, yeah, I don't know what you were talking about, but it's okay, bro. We out here. It would be cool if we had flying cars, bro. And now they have like a soccer game that's kind of like Rocket League, where you have like stunts and you can do like super soccer essentially. No, we're just gonna fall for a little bit here. Rocket League is really tough. I was champion in Rocket League, so I figured it out. Like, I can shoot off the wall and the ceiling, and like, I can dribble pretty well on the ground, and like, I can air carry and stuff. I'm pretty damn good at hoops, the basketball version. But like, if you know anything about Rocket League, like, you can see why I would like a game like this, because it's a game. Rocket League is another game where like you can get really good at the base mechanics, and then you can get really creative and like really express your own player creativity. I think player expression and skill expression is like the coolest thing in games, and just in general, because like my favorite thing in real life too is seeing people like do what they're best at, like seeing people in their element, professionals at work. I think that's my favorite thing. No matter what the thing is, you can appreciate somebody who's good at their craft. You're kind of good at Rocket League. AJ, what's your rank, bro? We might play sometime. Who cries like a baby? Me? Wah. Wah. Travis, shout out. Thanks for coming through. Hope you're having a good day. Buddy, you look good, in case nobody told you. I don't know how that happens, Money Clip. Yo, Diamond, you're basically where I was. Because my highest peak was Champ. After I hit Champ, I just didn't care to grind anymore. I went on to other stuff. But I consider myself beating Rocket League at that point. Bruh, this game is called Store Parkour Pro. It is pretty lit. You can just do stuff, man. Right now, I'm just kind of like flowing and just like letting the character do the stuff, doing the same runs. Because I'm more chatting than I am playing the game. But if you want me to do anything in the game, I can show it off to you. David, what's up? How's it going? Sup, G? Buddy, you look good. And bruh, this is called Store Parkour Pro. I don't know if I actually said it out loud, but STORROR. It's 26 bucks on Steam. It was on sale for 17 the other day. It's an early access, so they are updating it. Supports mods, multiplayer. Like, you can play on the Assassin's Creed 2 maps in this. It's pretty good. And I think something cool about this game too, from the development standpoint, rather than like designing maps that fit their parkour better, they're making the character more reactive to various terrain. So that's gonna be like, I'll try to make it to the tower, Adam. So like, I think what'll ultimately happen is we'll be able to mod in a lot of maps. I'm hoping for like Night City from Cyberpunk and like the city from Mirror's Edge, like the Watchdog maps and stuff. But the character will react to stuff better, so it'll be a much more universal parkour system than like a game like Rooftops and Alleys that requires very specific obstacles to function. And like, I know you can say like Rooftops and Alleys flows pretty well, but IMO, the parkour in that game actually sucks. The flips are good, but the parkour sucks. This game has actual like satisfying base movement. Amy's not a bot, Amy's a real person. Amy comes in every day and chats. We're getting to know each other a little bit, but Amy refuses to like join my Discord and chat with me, so I don't know. But we appreciate you coming through anyways, Amy. But But yeah, that's the highest point in the game so far. I'll try to make it over there real quick. Ow. 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 That's okay. You don't reset when you die. I've just been resetting, cuz. I don't know if I can actually get all the way up the tower from here, but I can definitely, like, make it to the tower. So, you know, I can probably jump from there to there and then climb up. Hey, good luck, Money Clip. We'll see you in a bit. Blah. Hachiko? Yeah, it's pretty fun. I would say, you know, if the game isn't immediately selling to you, David McComos, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Buddy, you look good. And thanks for coming through, dude. I'm just a normal guy. We can talk about anything, dude. It doesn't have to be about the game either. I was talking about cars and coffee earlier. But, Hachiko, I would say just wait a little bit until, it has all the features that you want. Because, like, right now it doesn't have, like, a story. It doesn't have a lot of, like, modes or interactability. But, like, the parkour, the base parkour is incredible. And the physics are awesome, so. Yeah, the lone wolf. Bro just walks it off. As a matter of fact, he's been known to do gainers and just flip it off. Bro pinged you in Discord. It was 5 a.m. for me. Oh, I'm so sorry, Dawn. I was just seeing if anybody wanted to play Helldivers with me before I got on stream. But that's what's gonna happen. Is like when I play a game where it's multiplayer, I am gonna ping people if it's like a gaming stream with other folks. But yeah, they're gonna add other stuff to it. Like, there'll be cops that can knock you down. There's gonna be a moving train. Hopefully we'll have tag and, like, custom runs, more character customization. Things like that. Adam, if you want to join the Discord, click on my channel. And there's only one link on there. It's my Discord. I'm not gonna send you all the Patreon or anything. YouTube will pay me enough if y'all just hang out with me and support me, so I'll never ask you for extra money. Just a cat? Lol, Spooky? If you think you're funny, you're not funny. You're not the first person to come through and try to get me to say stuff. But you look good today, and thanks for coming through. If you'd like to chat and be a normal person, we can definitely chat. This is the only, like, big glitch that I've experienced. Yo, Adam, thank you so much for joining the Discord. If we share anything in common, we can definitely play. But yeah, this is the only glitch I've experienced for real, the big one. Only real glitch. And it's like a bouncing glitch. So you can kind of fly by going backwards. And you can go out of bounds and stuff. Vacation City, you think you're funny. You think you're so funny. But I read everything in my head before I say it out loud, so you're not gonna get me with those chat baits. But yeah, this glitch is so weird. You, like, bounce and, like, fly. And you can just go out of bounds and stuff. Lone Wolf? Yeah, you can actually go anywhere. You can, like, climb down any building without, like, breaking yourself. So if I really wanted to get down from here, I would do something like this. And then I'd, like, drop down and, like, wall slide down. Because you can wall slide and not hurt yourself. So I would do like this. And then I might go for, like, wall slide here all the way down. Damien, you can't get me, bro. You can't get me. When I was a little kid, I used to call our fishing guide the masturbator. But yeah, if I was really dedicated, bro, I could just climb all the way down like this. They're trying to be funny, Adam. It's funny. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. That's part of streaming. You gotta get used to stuff like that. Purple Blunt, this game is called Store Parkour Pro. Vacation City, you're trying to get me to say something funny. But I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. But if you wanna be like I said, if you wanna be a regular person, You're welcome to tell me about your day and we can chat about it, whatever you like, all that stuff. This people have... Yeah, Lone Wolf, wall sliding works. So you can just, it's the same input for like holding on to a ledge. You just get close to a surface and you can slide all the way down. You're safe if you touch an object there. Trypophobia? What's up? How's it going? Yeah, Damien, I'm not stressing about it, bro. You can't, I don't think you can actually upset me. I'll get upset in real life, maybe, if something crazy happens, but not, like, never over, like, some chat, bro. At the end of the day, it's just a screen and some words. Can I diddy bop in the game? No. I don't have any ability to do that. Evergreen? Much like an evergreen, I always, they say I always look young. I'm 29, but I have kind of a deep voice and I speak, obviously, like an adult. I'm a pretty well-versed guy, I guess. Chase Mathis, that's a really weird question, but I would say, like, I feel like you're always in physical contact with yourself, so... But that's a really weird question to ask somebody that you don't know. What's the coolest place to parkour in this game? Lone Wolf? Personally, I really like just like the base area. This is probably my favorite area. I know people can get bored of it because a lot of it is just like doing like precisions like this and then like hitting like precision jumps. And it's like smaller scale, but I think this is the most dense parkour area in any game. There's so much to do in this spot. Yeah, I think that was the guy from Full House, right? I think that's the guy you're talking about. King Castillo, my mom's number is 3. It's 3. That's my mom's number. You can call it if you want. It's 3. El Checho, what's up? Welcome back. Buddy, you look good. Bro goons 24/7. When did I goon? When did I goon? I don't know. When did goon? When did I goon? Accelerate Mutant, shout out Ben 10. This game is called Store Parkour Pro. Razor Pacific, it's called Store Parkour Pro. It's on Steam. It's not on PC or Xbox yet. I mean, it's not on PlayStation or Xbox yet, but the devs have said that it's going to be on there. Full release comes out next year. It's in early access still right now. Yo, that's the guy, Lone Wolf. That's the guy. That's who I was talking about. I don't know if that's the same person, but Amy, what's up? Emperor Trump Military March. Trump Simulator is a game. I haven't played that. Evergreen, I am on Twitch. On Twitch, it's Udon _boy_ on Twitch. Yeah, the chat got sus all of a sudden. It was kind of a sudden sus chat, but that's okay. I can navigate that. Time, it's called Store Parkour Pro. STORROR, to anybody who's asking. It's a pretty fun. Name is Macho. That's right. But Adamant, Amy's making it sus, you know? Amy doesn't really make it sus. Amy just wants to steal my heart without putting in the work. Now, she's been here a couple nights, but like, we haven't had any deep conversations. Shawty, I don't know you like that. And I'm not a first date. I'm not a do it on the first date kind of guy, so like, we're gonna have to get to know each other a little bit. What is the goal of this game, Timmy? Right now, it's just to like trick and like get better at doing tricks and stuff. Learn new techniques and like practice runs. The only like real, I guess, like thing to do besides the challenges or whatever, like the little challenge runs and the time trials, there's a time trial leaderboard, so you could go for top 10 on the time trials, but in the future, there's gonna be more features. But the game is in early alpha. It's not supposed to come out until next year, fully. They are working on more features, so don't worry about it. T-Dog, I am back at it again. Shout out, welcome back. Buddy, you look good. Ooh, how can I get up this? Can I... Yo, I did it! Ah! Not quite. Not quite. What do I think of Star Wars? I love Star Wars, bro. MHS, it's going great. I hope you're doing good. Buddy, you look great today. Thanks for coming through. The game is called Store Parkour Pro. It's kind of like Skate, like the video game Skate, but for parkour. So you can do cool tricks and stuff and like do runs, get better at you know, your own skill, your own pace. It's all about skill expression. Yo, thank you so much, Molecular Minds. You are a nice person. I appreciate the sub, even if you don't want to hang out too much. I do other things, and hopefully the channel can grow into more than just what it is right now. But regardless, it's thanks to the support of people like you that I can have, you know, a nice stream at all. So thank you so much. Hope everything goes well in your life. Right, this is a lot like Mirror's Edge. It's a little bit different as far as like kind of the feel. Mirror's Edge flows a little bit better, but you can't get quite as like insane with the technicality. But yeah, I agree. This and Mirror's Edge have a lot in common, and I think a Mirror's Edge style game with this physics would do really well if they added like enemies that can chase you and things like that more effectively, and added real missions and stories. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. I'm just doing my thing, man. I'm a normal person, and like that's hard to find nowadays, apparently. Like you get a lot of streamers who are on here thinking like they're the man, they're the shit, they're special. And you get a lot of streamers who are like, all they want to do is watch me play the game. I don't have to do anything. I just put on the video game, give me money. But like, nah, bro. I'm here to chat with people and have a good time and like make personal connections one-to-one, you know? Viri, the game is called Store Parkour Pro, STORROR. Right? The parkour in this is better, yeah, but you know, Mirror's Edge is like a game. So this game needs a lot more development before I'll like put it on the same tier. Because as a complete product, Mirror's Edge I think is better. But this game has all of the potential in the world. I agree with you. Amy, you show them what's up. If they're bullying you on Destiny 2, tell them to screw off. It's Destiny 2, bro. The cool kids don't play Destiny anymore. So, if you're being a hater on Destiny, then what's even the point? Yeah, Rodeo. So the cool thing about this is, like, it's actually co-developed by a group of parkour enthusiasts by the same name as the game, Storer, S-T-O... Pause. That was crazy. S-T-O-R-R-O-R. So all of the movements are, like, at least consulted, if not partially developed by real guys who are insane at parkour. So they make sure that the movements are legit. I'll go to a spot over here, maybe? Where is it? Where's the spot? Over there. There's the spot. I'll go over to the spot and show you, yeah, Rodeo, I think they're gonna add more stuff, man. They're gonna add a lot more stuff, because if you hop in their Discord, of course, this game is in early access, but, if you go to their Discord, you can talk to them about the kinds of stuff that they're planning on adding to the game. So there will be more stuff, don't worry. It needs a little bit more love. El Checho, I have done parkour in real life. I got like videos and pictures of me doing some crazy shit back in the day. And I used to take tumbling classes, so I could do like backflips and handsprings and all that shit too. Way back. I do much less of that now, because I started training MMA almost 2 years ago. But yeah, parkour's fun. Parkour's cool. Angry Veteran. Yeah, this game is sick. It's got really cool movement, and all the moves are legit. Like people do all of these moves in real life. There's no like superhuman move that people don't do. Now the physics can be a little bit superhuman, but like it's a video game. If it wasn't a little bit superhuman, I'd be mad. But yeah, this is definitely the most authentic parkour game, for sure. Yeah, bro, we used to host jams all the time. I don't know if the tribe is still active, but we used to host tribe jams with my group. One of my guys that I knew was part of the tribe, and he ended up becoming a stunt actor, a stuntman. He was in, you can look him up, he was in Avengers. AB, what are you doing? A minor? What? A minor. What? I don't know what that means. Lone Wolf Both? Yeah, Adam's chilling. Adam's been chilling, bro. Adam's the homie. Been with me all stream. Even when I was on the other stuff. Amy's been here too. I'm not discrediting Amy either. Amy shows up when I stream, and I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody who shows up. Drop. Yep. Con Gainer. That's nice, Con Gainer. Okay, up here, up here. Okay, so I think I could like... Oh, am I just gonna keep having downward momentum from that? I don't know if that's gonna work then. No standing jump, can't do a standing jump. I wanna jump between these two walls here, and like, I wanted to Tic Tac 180 from back there. Miles at Storer Parkour Pro, STORROR. Nico, this is the Storer game. It's in early access. It's on Steam for $25, $26. It was on sale yesterday, so you might be able to get it a little bit cheaper. But, ooh, back of the skull to the ground. That's rough, buddy. Yeah, thanks for answering questions too, El Checho. I appreciate all y'all in the chat helping me answer some of these common questions. Oh, I got the bouncing bug again. The bouncing bug is crazy. So, as you can see, it's in early access. Hey, Amy, on a real note, don't be hateful, please. I appreciate you hanging out and chatting with people, and we've had some good conversations for real. But make sure you're nice to people. Don't be hateful, please. I don't want to like have to take any kinds of actions. It's different when you're talking to people and playing, but why is the head like that? Is he going bald? You can change character. I don't know. I don't know who Zipperhead is. I'm gonna have to look that up. Yeah, I don't know what the conversation topic is. Lee, we love you, but you gotta love people. You can't say that you hate people. Yeah, if we had parkour and skateboarding in one game, that would be incredible. There is a mod. I still haven't gotten to work. I put in a little bit of time every day trying to get it to work. But I have the entire Skate 3 map ported to this game, but I can't get it to boot up on my computer for some reason. Thank you very much, Amy. Like I said, we all love you. Because we love people in my chat. Can I cast bomb? I don't know what cast bomb means, but I can talk. If you explain what a cast bomb is more, then I might understand better, because there's a lot of names for different parkour moves. Shady Craig, hi, what's up? Buddy, you look good. TF, this is Store Parkour Pro. El Checho, thank you so much. I appreciate you once again. It is Store Parkour Pro. Thanks, Johnson of Reach. Remember Reach. In my chat, we love people, regardless of where you come from, what your religion, race, nationality, all of that. As long as you come in here and you are kind to people and love people, then we'll love you too. Adam, I will say, like, don't tell people to shut up, please. That's like the one thing. I appreciate you trying to keep things peaceful, but like, I don't think it's good to tell people not to speak. I'm a big free speech advocate. The only time I'm gonna shut you down is if you're actively griefing people with like explicit racism. Shady Craig, I'm happy to give some advice. I've lived a pretty full life with a lot of experience. What do you got? Let me know, let me know. I'm not being mad at you, Adam. I'm not mad at you at all, bro. It's not a big deal, but I'm trying to keep my chat like as relatively unfiltered as possible. We just don't do like hate here. So if people are just being a little bit troll and just chatting with each other is fine. But if somebody does say something like awful, then Amy, be nice. Be nice. You're gonna get like 1 or 2 more warnings. You're gonna get 1 or 2 more warnings. ND Beats. This game is pretty freaking sick. It's not complete yet. It's an early alpha. So there's not like a shitload to do, but the map is pretty big, and they're adding more tricks. They're adding more modes, more interactables. There's gonna be like cops that chase you and stuff. Plant against the wall with your hands and front flip. So it's like a front flip off a wall plant. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to let everybody just chat, Lone Wolf. I'm trying to let everybody just chat. I think just like the word shut up though is pretty harsh. Like if anybody's gonna say shut up, it's gonna be me here. The closed physics are incredible, bro. Yo, North Louisiana Game Recovery, shout out. What's up? How do I survive jumping off buildings? He hurts himself. He definitely breaks himself, but for some reason, these guys can just walk it off. Splat. Front flip. Instant front flip. Alright, Amy. That's your last warning. Quit saying hate. Quit saying hate, or I'm gonna have to kick you, Amy. I don't want to do it. That's your last warning. You were so nice every single other night. Why are you being mean tonight? What do you mean by game recovery, North Louisiana? Are you talking about like restoring old games or preserving games, or is it something else like a game therapy, or is it just the name? I'm curious. Y'all can come in here and talk shit about me, and you guys can be mean to me and stuff. and I can put up with it, and that's fine. But don't come after the other viewers in the chat. Yo, I'm glad, Alex. Hopefully you learned some stuff. Yo, Udon, I smell, bro. What do you mean I smell? How do I smell? I am sweating like crazy right now. It's hot as hell in this room. Diamond Archer? Buddy, you look good. Thanks for hanging out, dude. I'm just out here like flowing and chatting, so. Oh, I see, Alex, I see. Like I said, Diamond, I play other games too, but this is literally just a vessel for me to chat with y'all. So I'm glad that you're hanging out, bro, and enjoying it. Hopefully it's just a vibe. That's the goal, is just to be a vibe. Javion Cuevas, you want to see my arms? Diamond Archer, I'm so sorry if I missed you yesterday. If you said hey, thank you very much. I appreciate you being a repeat viewer. I do my absolute best to talk to every single person who comes through. But like literally, an unprecedented amount of people have come through my stream, and so it's getting increasingly more difficult to do so. But that's always going to be my thing. Shady, let me yo, thanks, Diamond. We can talk about anything too, bro. So like, just let me know about your shit. Let me know what's going on, and we can talk. So Shady Craig, you had a girlfriend for 3 years. She knows you're bisexual. You and her dad have a lot of sexual tension for a while now. You're wondering how you should approach that. So that's an interesting question. I mean, if you like her dad more, then go for her dad. But if not, then don't. You gotta make yourself happy. And at the end of the day, it's, if you would rather be with her dad, then it's none of her business. That's how I put it. But also, like, that's weird. From a like moral standpoint, I see how that could be reprehensible. But from like an existence standpoint, like, you know, she gotta get over it. That guy is like, at the end of the day, y'all are just people, and like, you're saying her dad, it could be that you and her dad are even closer in age and stuff. I don't know any of the details. I mean, if you're into the 57-year-old dad, do it, but like, for me, that would be so weird. And also, I'm not gay, so like, I don't know the feeling, but if it's like, if I was into a girl's mom more than I was into her, I'd be talking to mom. Bro, I'd be talking to mom. Can I jump from one roof to another with backflips? Yes, you can. I mean, I think about, like, when I think about these things, I try to, like, put myself in the shoes. And so, like, as far as, like, the context of the 57-year-old man, I don't get that. But, like, contextualizing it, like, if I was just into a person's mom more than I was into them, and, like, and it just worked, like, people are people, like, that's all it is. It's such a weird question. That's a really weird one. I don't have personal experience in the area, but that's what I would say, is you gotta follow your heart. And at the end of the day, that girl that you're dating is kind of just a stranger. I would not try to make it like a weird threesome type of deal, because I'm a monogamous type guy. So that's all I can say really about that. It is a little bit of a weird question. Like, you're talking about like some sexual stuff, like some sexual tension, some gay sexual tension, and I just don't have any experience with that. I mean, the thing is, like, you have to live for you, Shady Craig. At the end of the day, the best advice I can give you, and DBT, yeah, I can choose starting location. I'll go somewhere else. I'll show you the tower jump. so you can see like kind of the scale. But at the end of the day, Shady Craig, you gotta live for yourself, so you gotta make yourself happy. That doesn't mean be mean to other people and hurt other people, but when it comes to relationships, like, and love, you just gotta love who you love, right? That's the thing. Now, if it's just sex, never go for just, like, meaningless sex. That's what I'll say. Meaningless sex is meaningless. So always try to have a connection and be... Nobody's shaming you for being part of the LGBTQ community. We're just saying, like, I don't have any experience, bro. We don't have experience with it. Gregory, I mean, you can call me a twink if you want. You don't know me. If you would rather be a regular person and have a conversation, we can chat. But, yeah, I'm a straight man. I'm a straight-ass man. I don't celebrate it. This is Men's Health Month. What are you talking about? ND beats. So like that's the thing. Like, if you want realism, we go over to Council Estate, and we keep it grounded, right? All of this stuff that I'm about to do, you can do in real life. And the reason that I think this is the more realistic one is because, like, you can do things like, well, not that. But, like, if I want to, I can precision jump from here to here. And I have to hit buttons to stick. Other games don't emphasize, like, the relationship between small objects. Other parkour games make every movement like a bombastic, crazy, flashy movement. But this game nails the simple movements and lets you do vaults. But think about it like Skate, right? Skate is, sure, it's a game and it's not hyper realistic. Obviously, you can't literally control the skateboard. We're not playing with the Tony Hawk controller skateboard, but it really does nail the feel of parkour. And the best part is, like, you can frame cancel more than any other game. So it gives you, like, that skill expression and then the line building of real parkour. Combined with authentic movements that you can do in real life. The character himself, the only thing he can do that real people can't do, aside from, you know, obviously generate momentum from nothing. Yeah, you can go off the buildings too. The big thing, the most unrealistic thing is, like, obviously not dying, being able to generate momentum from nothing, and, like, being able to rotate that quickly. But Johnson of Reach, don't be racist here. Don't be racist. Yeah. So ND beats, I'll give you some data here. I'll give you some reason why, like, the heights, okay, I'm gonna stop saying that. Thanks, Joe J. I'll give you some more information on why I'm not mad at the heights. Yeah, I'm a Vegito and Piccolo fan. Piccolo's my favorite character, Vegeta's my second. The reason I'm not mad at the heights is because if you play, like, something like Rooftops and Alleys, in Rooftops and Alleys, if I go from this box to the ground and I don't roll, I freaking die. In Rooftops and Alleys, if I even go, like, in Rooftops and Alleys, if I even go this far, right? In real life, you can drop that far and not hurt yourself. But, like, in a game like Rooftops and Alleys, you fall that far, you die. You break yourself. So for the sake of a video game and keeping flow going, it's important to be able to make those big drops to make it both cinematic and satisfying. Because if it was too realistic, then it wouldn't be very much of a video game and it wouldn't be enjoyable to non-parkour people. You said there's a dark side like that hasn't been unlocked when it's the black guy. And you said some such shit earlier. But you can change character to whatever you want, bro. Yeah, I mean, sure. The reason I'm okay with that, like here, This far, yeah, I'm breaking myself, right? Even, like, this far, I'm breaking myself, right? A man like David Bell has made falls like this with rolls and momentum, so that's possible. Now, I can survive from here and not die with the roll. This is impossible. Maybe that, it's a hard landing. It's very hard timing, but that's crazy, Gregory. But the reason I'm not mad at the heights is because I played another parkour game that doesn't have the heights, and like, when you don't have the ability to fall from that high, the games just feel bad, and it really limits the scale of the game. It was used in the Andor series? That's sick, Gregory. It really limits gameplay if you can't go high. If you can't fall from far and stuff like that. I will say, even the arcadey stuff feels like it has more weight. But there's other games, like, it's just like a game like Rooftops and Alleys, you press a button, you do, like, triple backflips out of nowhere. It's like, this game, you have to put in a lot of inputs to do it. So, I will agree, it's not perfect. ND Beats, that would be a really good idea. I agree with that, ND. Shady Craig, I've played as the black guy a bunch. If you want to be racist, I'll just straight up kick you. I don't play that game. I'm not racist. I love everyone. As long as you're a nice person and you have good intentions, I will show compassion. That's my rule. You're not gonna talk me in circles until I say something that doesn't represent me. I am a man of principles in that sense. Yo, thanks guys for coming through. The game is awesome. Outer Worlds 2 should be super cool. Outer Worlds should be super cool. Hopefully, it's just a little bit more detailed than the first game, because the first game felt empty. Texas actual? You're a weird guy. That's a weird question. Hey, bro, if that's what it is, then D-Beats, it's funny, bro. It's funny. But I wouldn't blame you. There have been times in my life where I just didn't talk to anybody at all. You're all good, Tech Shack, actual. That's just... People be asking me, like, sexual stuff, and it's like... I'll answer you, but it's, like, weird. I don't just, like, talks about sex stuff or sexuality... like randomly or casually, but people bring it up, and so it's like, I guess I'm gonna interact. Adam, thanks, bro. Appreciate you. The Ahsoka series is cool. I haven't seen Ahsoka. I like the Clone Wars, though. DJ Ward, they already got slow-mo. So imagine having, like, a handgun, diving off a ledge, going bullet time, gunning somebody down over there, and then freaking, like, landing and stuff. Right now, it's just free running. Classic rule of comedy, everybody deserves to be abused. Exactly, bro. Yeah. Hera has a nice booty for sure. Lol. How big is it? Radius even? Radius is wild, dude. That's freaking wild, bro. Y'all are crazy. Actually, hold up. I'm gonna hit this run real quick. Okay. Ah, no. Okay. Speed. Long front. I can't get that. Poland, it's exactly like skate for parkour. It's exactly like skate but for parkour. That's the best way that I can describe it. DJ Ward, that's what I'm saying. Like, it would be really nice if a game could have parkour like this and sick movement, but be a combat game. But I think the big thing is, like, they have most things that include parkour are trying to include and emphasize the flashy parts of parkour. But I think the cool thing about this is this game really emphasizes the importance of the small movements and the actual obstacle interaction versus like just being a crazy flip simulator. And that's what makes the game feel so good. It's because the character, rather than the world being designed to facilitate a character's movement and to accentuate certain mechanics, your character is designed mechanically to be able to accomplish any kind of traversal, right? And I think it's that design philosophy that's really set this game apart from other parkour games that really focus on the flash of it versus the actual object interaction. Imagine GTA 6 had parkour like it. That'd be sick. Waffles are just pancakes with abs, basically. The small movement is what makes this game great. That's what I agree. That's what I agree. Exactly, Colin Day. It's a difference between, like, if Rooftops and Alleys is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, like the super arcadey game, then this is like Skate, which is like the halfway point. Just enough technicality and realism for it to not be like a cartoon game. And for it to be satisfying to actually do things. Because, like, actually being able to manually tuck and charge all my jumps and do everything and cancel animations and stuff is great. The wind physics go crazy, bro. Like, the cloth is insane. Sam, how I've played both Mirror's Edges, yeah. I have played both Mirror's Edges. Dying Light is a game with incredible parkour. I really enjoyed that. It's probably got the best first-person parkour. Although I heard the second one kind of destroyed the parkour with the grappling hook. Because it kind of turned you into Spider-Man. But I haven't played it, so I can't comment. AJ Reed, thank you so much for coming through. I really appreciate you. We're probably going to end stream pretty soon here. Like, maybe 3, 4, 5 more minutes. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, that's the thing, Sam, is like... it's a game on top of the parkour. So the parkour exists, and then there's still like zombies and missions and a whole immersion system and guns and shit. And so like, yeah, Dying Light is super fun, don't get me wrong. But it's like different, right? It's a little Dying Light 1 parkour and Dying Light 2 parkour are different. I just wanted to make the distinction. Dying Light is just sick parkour, a sick game in general. I mean, rest in peace to the era of zombie games. Like, I used to play freaking Dead Island and stuff too, bro. But, yeah, the first one in the parkour felt like pretty authentic, I will say. That's the word I'm going for. Because having done a lot of these movements in real life, I can, like, kind of give input on the haptic feel of a game in relation to the actual movements. But, yeah. Yeah, Dying Light, don't forget about Dying Light, don't sleep on that game. That game was sick, revolutionary. And the best part, the best part about it is the night-day system, bro. When you get to play as the zombies and chase people, that was awesome. Zombie parkour was crazy. Infamous, I don't think Infamous had great parkour, but it looked cool. The thing, like, with Infamous is, like, it was really floaty. So you could kind of just climb up a building. And Not that that's a bad thing. I think it works because your character is so superhuman. And then in Second Son, like, the movement just became, like, crazy. You could basically fly and run over everything. Yo, shout out Monkey Ball, bro. Yeah, Lone Wolf. That's exactly right. You'll be on, like, a sick run, and then suddenly you'll find yourself surrounded, and it's like, oh shit, I forgot. I actually have to fight and, like, survive, or I'll die. Oh, that's kind of a sick line here. That was kind of a sick line. What game Rim Nightcore? It is Sora Parkour Pro. DJ Ward, I'm hoping. I haven't played the other one. Maybe I'll play the new Dying Light on stream here. Because, since I'm getting kind of a name for being a parkour player. Thing about that game is, though, I don't know how much I could, like, chat like this. Because there are going to be times where I gotta lock in on zombies. So it'll be more of a reaction type deal. Donald, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you, dude. Yeah, there's a lot of games that I want to play. ND Beats, anytime, bro. You're welcome to come back. I appreciate you hanging out as long as you did. Check out the game if you feel like it. Check it out in a couple months. See what kind of updates the devs have made. And yeah, take it easy. Colin? Yeah. Sam, how I am playing on controller. I'm playing on PC, of course, but I play with a Xbox controller because I used to be an Xbox guy. I went from PS2 to 360 and never looked back. Lone Wolf, I have been watching like a lot of Star Wars videos and content. I want to watch the movies again soon. But yeah, I started a Cyberpunk playthrough last week. And once I get off here, I'm probably going to crack open a cold one and jump back into Night City. But yeah, Cyberpunk is freaking sweet. Yo, thank you so much, ND Beats. We'll see you on the next one. Yo, sweet, Donald. Next time, because I'm going to end very soon here. But on the next one, we'll definitely have to run some. Yo, Adam, welcome back. Couldn't stay away. Buddy, you look good. Thanks for coming back through. You caught me pretty, as I'm kind of, Lit 420? That's really fucking weird. Straight up, really fucking weird. Why would you say that? Not gonna lie, that's just weird. Sam, how I appreciate you, dude. Thanks for coming by. Buddy, you look good. Have a good night. Sleep well. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. I'm not trying to be inside of any other man. Like, I train martial arts fighting against people, bro, to keep other men away from me. The game is 26 bucks. It was on sale for 17 yesterday, so it might still be on sale today. I'm not sure. DJ Ward. Yeah, Adam, like, it's been so freaking weird. Some of those have been some weird comments, and that one was just a little bit much. I can put up with some weird shit and just, like, act like nothing, but that was just weird. DJ Ward, we're working on character mods now. We don't have character mods yet, but it is Unreal Engine 5, so I'm sure it's very doable. Right now, the closest we have is, like, shirt retextures and stuff. Yeah, Lone Wolf. That's the Star Wars deal. I watched the prequels before I watched the sequels. But I grew up, like, I watched every Star Wars movie in theaters up until the first one with Rey Skywalker. I mean, I'm not gonna ban them. They're welcome to be a normal person and come back. My name is PK. You can call me PK. That's short for my real name. Maybe one day you guys will get my real name when I'm a little bit bigger of a channel. But nobody calls me my real name in real life. Like, most people don't even know my name. Professionally, at work for my IT job, everybody calls me PK. Wild Swift? I'm kind of scrawny, I think. But, like, I got some definition on me. I'm not bad. Big 13th, why not? What do you mean? Blackout 19, what's up? How's it going? Hope you're having a good night. Yeah. But shoot, man, I'm sweating. It's hot in this room. My computer is making so much heat. TJ, what? What? I think we're gonna call it for tonight. It's been a good stream, a great stream. We made a lot of new friends, met a lot of new people. T, shout out. About my name. My name is hard to say. My name is stupidly... It's actually not hard to say, but it's spelled really stupid. I got 3 silent H's in my name, if that gives you anything. Diamond Archer, will you see on the next one? Yeah, I'm gonna end here in just a minute. Mellow Monkey, the story to District 13 would be awesome, bro. If you didn't know, Colin Day, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Naughty, can you have my old PC? My old PC is my stream monitor, resource monitor right now. That's what I keep peeking over to. I got a whole other computer right here. This laptop can actually run Cyberpunk. But I had to upgrade to a real PC to get like good graphics and stuff. OD, you're kind of catching me at the end of my stream. I'm kind of chilling. Right now, I'm just kind of hanging out. David, I'll be back tomorrow. Don't worry. Yo, thanks, El Checho. I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, Lone Wolf. I'll see you around. Come back and hang out. We might be playing a different game. We'll chat about anything. You already know, bro. Like I said, like normal people, real people who like do things and go out in the world and can have regular conversations will thrive here. Because I'm here just to chat. But anyways, yeah, y'all take it easy. One last thing I wanted to say was, where was it? About District 13. If you did, Mellow Monkey, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. I want to see you guys on the next stream, and don't worry, I'll remember you guys. I don't know if I'll do Battlefront 2 yet, Lone Wolf. Who doesn't, Huskins? But as far as the District 13 goes, there's one called District 13, and then there's one called Brick Mansions. It's 2 versions of the same movie. Both of them have David Bell, but one of them has Paul Walker as the cop, and another one has like a French, like parkour martial artist as the buddy. So check out Brick Mansions as well. Yo, thanks guys. Dubs in the chat. We'll see you on the next one. Anyways, y'all be easy, spread love, peace, positivity. Come back if you need a checkup. Tell me about your day. Good luck with all the stuff. Accomplish greatness. And once again, it's been your boy DBZUDON. Peace out, guys. Peace out.